really sorry, dude. Sorry. Stream canceled. We won't stream again for the next month. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't leave, please.
Alright, pack it up, boys. It's done.
I need there. Bring it back. Minus years. I will check your video out later. I just have not. I've been at work and I have to pay attention to my classes. Hello, Fistful. Hello. Also, before
Fistful is, can we call them waffles? I don't think calling someone fistful is like
what? Fine, I'll call them waffles. Do you want to be called Fistful or waffles? That's the real question. We should ask them what they want to be called. I know. Yeah. Also, since you guys enjoyed Cave Wolf so much, I have now made it return, and you can actually redeem it.
Cave Wolf.
So Cave Wolf is now a redeem for 1,000 pack points.
Good God.
I just thought I'd give you that little tidbit before we get back into the game. Yeah. Did we talk to the teens already? Oh, I guess we can.
I think we talked to them. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we did. Cause this is the did anyone go missing?
Oh yeah, is anyone missing? Yeah. What?
This,
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'll pay attention to my phone.
Me don't think so. That was.
Me no think so.
Me don't think so.
Me no think. Me not know a friend go missing. Hey man, we can't do this. We're giving them Cave Wolf for free. Can't do that, bro.
Like how now it's like no. Now they have to pay for. You've commodified Cave Wolf. What are you, the capitalist bourgeoisie?
Dude. Yes.
Yes.
You prefer waffles and use they and pronouns.
Ooh.
Ah, good to know.
Okay, so at least we were on track with the they them pronouns. That's good.
I wish, because I know you can add pronouns to Twitch to what their people's pronouns are. The problem is with that is like browser wise I can see it, but I typically am looking at my OBS when I'm talking to you guys, and it doesn't show up there. So unless I'm constantly switching back and forth between browser and OBS, I can't see people's pronouns. So I do apologize if I accidentally use the wrong pronouns.
My cat is here. It's Edith.
Skibby. Oh yeah, Dare has 2 cats.
I have 2 cats.
My roommate.
I have 2 cats. Anyway, it's wet again. And I'm cold again. It's just rain. Hey, why are we still standing out here? Someone has to.
You know what? Valid.
What a male mindset of just, someone's gotta be out here.
Yeah, come on, man. If you're not standing out in the rain just talking about the... they didn't talk about the smelters.
Go, smelter!
Oh, wait, actually, also, I should probably, since we're starting a stream again, and for those of you who don't know, hi, I'm doing a donathon for the National Center of Trans Equality. Here's what we've done so far. These are some of the things we did. We have 200. Is honestly more than I thought I would ever get, so thank you guys for...
Way more than I thought we'd get, yeah.
So thank you guys for that. There are still more, rewards grabbed, including if we get to 500, y'all can have some chance to win free merchandise.
Wait,
You have stinky yourself.
Wait, hold on.
Waffles is a bit stinky.
At $500, you get merch giveaway.
It's beautiful, man. Gorgeous. Alright. But yeah, so that's what we've done so far. Please tell your friends, please tell your family, your neighbor, your worst enemy.
If you get to $1,000, body pillow!
Yeah, body pillow art, yeah!
Anyway, okay.
Okie doke.
That's enough air horn for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to the game.
Okay. Oh, my cat's sitting with me.
Meow. I have a kitty.
Cute cat.
Yeah. Now I forget if we're hanging out with them today or what was going on. I totally forgot.
I forget, it's fine.
We'll talk to Greg, we'll see what's up.
What's up, dude?
Ugh. Long night. Weird night.
What's up?
I'll tell you about band practice. Oh, band practice is today.
Cool. What you up to?
Oh, okay, we can ask to head out to band practice. Yeah, let's fucking go. Let's do it. You wanna head out to band practice?
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, fuck yeah! I love band practice. It's one of my favorite techniques. Oh, hey, Germ!
Germ's here.
Back to watch this fiasco again, huh? Band practice, woohoo!
I have to get the Germ voice. Yep.
You're our only fan, Germ.
I'm just here to be entertained. I'm a gentleman of leisure.
Nice.
I'm a gentleman of leisure.
Ready to play.
Yeah!
Go convince Greg he's all slow today.
Can do. Talk to Angus, my man! Hey, Angus.
Hey, May.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm having a very boring week.
I'm envious.
So, how about that Demon Tower?
Yeah!
What do you think?
I don't know yet. I haven't gotten too far.
It's good. I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
His ears!
I love his ears. I like it.
Well, alright then.
I love his little ears. Hey, dude.
You okay? Tired.
I was up all night. They were fixing the roof door. And it was super loud.
Or?
Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs.
Band is where the gays chill. True,
yeah.
true.
Look what I can do.
Dude, I didn't know my bird could do that. That's fucking great, Nevi. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs. That goes out onto the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from that door down in the lobby, up to the roof, and pee off the side of the building?
Yeah, maybe not.
But what's to stop random people from doing that too?
Dude, it'll be fine.
Sorry, I'm just tired.
Fair. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this shit.
Welcome back, Dutchling. Also, damn, you right, the band is where the gays chill, because, like, I turned out to be ace, and then I had my lesbian cousin.
This is good.
Oh, this is hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Ah, I hate this.
Oh no, sweetie. Oh, no.
Dude, I can't figure out my placement. My fingers
slaps though.
No, it's already good. I just fucked up the beginning. I was not expecting that. Go again. This is so hard! Wah!
Oh, he has a
My brother was
sister.
in band. Now he's a band sister. By being associated with the band nerds, you become queer.
I mean, to be fair, all the friends that I had as a kid that were in band, they were all queer as hell.
Oh, it started slowing down.
Yeah, it slows down.
Oh god, no! What the fuck is this? Ah, I hate this! Ah! Ah!
And, yeah, that's, yeah.
That was illegal! A lot of you queers at your school were art instead. Yeah.
I feel like art and band both are like. Oh,
Okay.
theater. Theater.
Theater is where the yes, that is
I
where
was
the
in
gays.
theater,
That's
bitch.
for
I
the
was in
girls,
theater,
gays, and
bitch.
theys. I was also in theater.
Anyway. Wow, May, that was
Shh, we don't talk about that.
Pretty bad is what it was.
I literally do not know this song. Yeah, I literally do not know this song. Woo!
I love that song.
So fast.
Pushed a button. There was
We
no
didn't
theater
have
class?
we didn't have a theater class at my school either. We had an after-school club, and that's what I was in.
We had both, because like theater class was required for a while, But like the problem is like we joke that my school has a curse, right? And like every year or every other year, our music teacher, our theater teacher would like up and leave, right? So we
Oh,
never
shit.
had a consistent teacher. Like every
Yeah.
year we'd have a new teacher. I don't know what it was about theater specifically.
Yeah.
None of the other classes did that. It was just theater.
I was in theater in high school, and I was in theater in college. And in college, I actually ended up playing in like an actual like student film a friend of mine made, and it like involved like crying, and it involved like being sad and shit. And it was about death. The movie was about death and loss, and it was really shortly after my mom had passed. And like I'm one of those bitches that was like, I'm gonna use this to process this, and it's gonna make the acting so like real, bro. Like I'm one of those. And like there were multiple times after
role play.
takes that they would like cut the take, and they would walk up to me and they'd be like, "Are you good? That was really realistic crying." And I'd be sitting on the floor like dabbing my tears, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good, bro."
That's on acting, baby.
It was really
and also
funny.
trauma, baby.
It was a mix of both, yeah. Anyway,
Dude, that's
I
you get the
am-
real emotion, man.
I am so tired.
Theater class, but not a theater group. There was what's a GSA group? Never heard of
Gay
that.
Straight Alliance. My high school had one, but that was before I figured out I was gay, so I wasn't in it. I went to it once to support a friend, and it was a bit messy at that high school.
My school has never, and as far as I'm, well, they don't really have a Gay Straight Alliance club, but like our new librarian had been like very like pro LGBT and like was trying to push for more acceptance. Cause like I come from a very, very rural town, and they're like, them damn gays are in the liberal agenda. SA group, despite being pan and trans.
I mean, you know, that's fair because
That's
from my
alright.
experience, high school GSA groups are usually kind of messy anyway.
My school has Glow Club, which we gay, lesbians, or
Ooh.
whomever. I like that.
That's an interesting title. I like that. Or whomever. Anyway,
Are you gay? You lesbian? What the fuck is you?
I'm-
I don't know.
I'm
Join
whomever.
Glow.
I'm whomever. That's what I identify as. I'm whomever. Anyway,
My gender is now whomever.
we can continue. I am so tired. I strained my vocal cords yelling. Awesome. I'm gonna sound so husky.
Of course. And anyway, I don't even know if they're not their dreams or not.
No, this is Mace telling them
And this
everything.
guy, who I think was a ghost, kidnapped some kid and also I think was in my head after while I was sleeping. And anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something because this is scary. Blanket cave, not blanket fort. Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear tonight.
Are you okay, dude?
No!
No.
I'm kind of freaked out!
It probably wasn't a ghost. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, definitely.
Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll go figure this out myself.
Aw, dude, don't be like that.
Yeah, do it, Waffles.
You got us.
Okay, fine.
So we need to maybe see if there's like some ghost stuff happening around here, like from a source we can trust.
Such as...
Does the newspaper have like a ghost section?
Oh my god.
Yo, very reputable. What? Why is that a dumb question?
You know, we could go check the library.
Books about it?
No, they have the local paper on file. Going back a century. If there's some secret history of kidnapper ghosts, we'll find it there, probably.
Oh wow! I didn't know they had that. Fun fact: is something library? Yes, we do. Except my library didn't keep
libraries
everything
usually
in
have that.
circulation that long. Like we weren't like a town library, but
Yeah.
like
It
we kept a
depends
good
on- yeah.
like couple months
It
or even
depends,
year.
yeah. It depends on if it's a local library or not, but certain libraries will have, like, wild files of things. It's insane.
Oh, yeah.
That's why libraries are so good to have.
I love working at libraries. Like if I hadn't worked at this job that I'm currently working at now, library would have been it. I thought it was just like a broken down old bunch of books. My librarian heart.
When's the last time you were at the library? You actually have one of the nicer ones around.
Oh? How?
Rich dude who paid for it way back when? They set up a foundation and...
May you are so
Never
sweet.
mind. Let's go.
May
Let's set
you
up
are
the
so-
queer blanket forts! Can we regroup after?
Sure.
Okay, we'll be back!
Woohoo. Ghosties.
That's the spirit!
Haha, spirit, you get it?
Beautiful. I wish my monitor's TV, so I don't think I could.
Look. Jobs. Weird, like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working. Things are great. Now it's like one of the graffiti murals after someone gets shot or hit by a car.
Mural is really affecting you.
I forget that we live in separate realities.
Oh my god.
Mine's clearly better.
So, I like the point that B is making, where like, yeah, towns will set up these little memorials or like murals and shit to be like, oh, look at all the cool industry we have. But depending on how your town changes over time, they can end up being very sad.
Yeah.
Like, I remember like the town that I grew up in actually had this one wall behind this like one like river, and they painted like a bunch of murals on it, but like specifically of old historical shit, like trains and canals. They had an old canal that they were proud of, and like horses pulling something along the canal. But the thing is, like, no one uses the canal now for anything except like old historical trips, and they're boring as shit, and everyone says they're boring as shit, so no one likes the canal anymore. So they had this like big mural like pumping up the canal, but everyone found the canal boring as shit. So it was just like cosmically funny.
That is kind of funny, but yeah.
It's
Also-
like that. It reminds me of that shit. That old town was wild.
Also, Dutchling, if you ever do build a coffee/drink shop that is like blanket forts themed, I want to work there.
That would be awesome.
I have barista experience. Please hire me.
I have barista experience.
No, seriously, I worked as a barista for like
Well,
3 to
also,
4
like-
years.
Also, like, okay, this is again me like dumping because this game brings out a lot of dumping. So
Do it.
like, without doxing myself, because I won't say where, I lived, grew up, and was born in Pennsylvania. And for those of you who don't know a ton about Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania actually has a really big mining history, and Pennsylvania had a shit ton of coal mines. And we also have a shit ton of caves and crap. And like, there are a lot of towns that were mining towns that, just like in this game, like, they're ghost towns now. Like, there are some that are completely empty, there are some that are like barely holding on. And like, I remember playing this game and being like, Possum Springs has to be set in Pennsylvania somewhere, or based off of Pennsylvania. And I think I read somewhere that it's based off of Pennsylvania coal towns. And like, that tracks so hard. So for me, playing this game when I wasn't in PA was making me be like, God, I miss PA. I miss the weird like mine towns that we have.
Oh, you
Like,
grew up in
'cause-
New Hampshire?
Ooh, yeah.
I grew up
like,
in Maine.
Yeah, but like Nicara, like, yeah, like, I know that you haven't seen tons of PA, but like Possum Springs is what a lot of PA is like.
Good to know.
This is what a lot of Pennsylvania, especially the old mine towns, is what a lot of what they're. I also think that's why they have the pierogi stands in the bottom, because PA has a lot of Polish heritage too. Like, I think a lot of it is based very heavily off of PA, which for me makes
Yeah.
it very nostalgic.
Future, that is my third business idea. Also, you
Ooh.
work as a sponsored VTuber. You grew up in Vermont. We went to college in
Waffle.
Vermont.
We went to college in Vermont, so I was in Vermont when playing this game, and it's why it made me nostalgic for Pennsylvania, because I was in Vermont at the time, and I was like, oh, I miss PA. But yeah, so murals like that are also very common. And if you go to Scranton, they have a ton of murals like that in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Back. All right.
Hey.
Closing in 2 hours.
Let me out.
Okay, cool.
Any idea where the microfish is?
Microfish.
Microfiche.
Microfish. We went to like up in Burlington. That's where we went.
Yeah, we were in Burlington, Vermont.
Third floor.
Okay, thanks.
Hampshire, not much, but lots. Well, I had some friends up in Washington, New Hampshire, and we would go and visit them pretty frequently because they have a house on the lake. So we would go and like swim and like shit.
Wimb.
Up, up, up. Oh, I want to talk to her again. Hello, night. Yep.
Spooky here, all alone.
I'd be spooked. Eh. Larry's wandering around here somewhere. Alright, cool. My other two are a fashion company that sells women's clothes with real pockets!
So, those are great ideas.
Give-
do think
I
that
need
the
more
car one might be a
pockets.
little difficult, but it is interesting. Ah, yeah, the lake. Yeah, we lived right on Lake Champlain, yeah.
Champlain.
Lake Champlain.
Oh, did you go to Chudder's? I don't know where Chudder's is now. If I like
What
usually
a fucking name.
like we went to cause like the people who own that house by like they happen to own like a little general store down in town. So if we ever like
Oh, cute.
yeah, so if we ever wanted to like go and get shit, we just general store and they'd be like you get the family discount. We were basically family.
I have very specific Pennsylvania growing up memories.
Yeah,
Very Pennsylvania specific.
I'm gonna. Oh, it's
Yeah.
in Burlington. I didn't know Chudder's was in
really?
Burlington.
I literally never saw.
Yo,
Chudder's
you
in
know, wait, hold on.
Burlington.
I gotta
No, we
look this
didn't
up.
go.
Was this on? Because like we
Maybe
went to
did
Church
see
Street.
it. We basically were confined to Church Street because of the way
Ah.
our college experience was. We didn't really go to much else in Burlington.
Yeah, I mean, I would occasionally hop the bus to like go to the mall in case like.
I had been.
It's on Pine Street. It was
God, where the fuck was I? I went to a high school that was a little out of Burlington for my student placement, but that was the only other place I went.
Oh yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we definitely. At least I definitely passed it because my car
I
was
probably
down
didn't.
there.
Oh yeah, because you had the. I got to.
I
park
had
right
the
under
car
my-
down by Pine Street, so. I didn't.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had the suite, you lucky bastard.
Well, the reason I got that and the reason I got the parking was because I was an education major and I had to use my car every day to go to a school at 6 a.m. So
Yeah,
they
that's
were like,
true.
yeah, we're not gonna make you take the fucking shuttle because the shuttle doesn't even run that early. That's why.
Because there's Church Street Marketplace, so I'm pretty sure, like, because I remember going down Pine Street to get to that other. I forget the name of the other building.
You want to keep playing video games?
But yeah, I should. Yeah, but like, yeah, I'm not over right now. Hold on. Okay, so holy crap! But it's Charity Barity.
Charity.
What's Charity Barity?
Charity.
How do you not know Charity Barity?
Charity.
I assume this is something from school?
School of being 5 freaking years old.
Right. So this was a thing you liked as a kid?
No, I hated Charity Barity.
It does look really hateable.
It was like
No.
we're kidnapped by a cult, and when they were like brainwashing you, instead of some cult guy with a wavy dagger and a magic mask,
That's not...
Okay.
Okay, yeah, go on.
instead of that, it was this effing pink nightmare.
You were scared of it?
No, I was bored to death. It was talking forever about like being kind to others and like, I don't know, helping an old neighbor do engine repair.
Engine repair.
That sounds nice. Charity Barity helps old Mr. Plonko fix his hovercraft.
Ugh, no, that's the worst part. It always rhymed.
Charity Barity, Pink Nightmarity.
Charity Barity. I just don't carity.
Charity Barity.
Jeez, they sure made a lot of these books.
I think they're still making them.
Oh god.
This one looks pretty old.
Charity Barity. Danger everywhereity.
Danger everywhere.
That's vague and disconcerting.
Could have just kept updating that one book. Charity Barity. Dangers everywheity.
Oh.
Volume 37. Drug trafficking.
Oh my god.
Looks like someone left something open on this one.
That's a resume.
Bob Targ. We're in 1967.
50 years old. Let's see. Experience. Mining, construction, well drilling.
I never think about getting a job when I'm old.
50's not really old.
I mean, you should have money then, right?
Ideally.
It should be, like, guaranteed. It should be guaranteed in general.
You gonna join my young socialist chatterbox group?
I was about to say that. Yeah, that's
Bro,
socialism.
fucking,
I love how B's just outright like, yeah, join my socialism chatterbox group.
let's universal income, baby. Universal basic income.
Socialism.
Going, yep.
Cause
You have a trans
cause
flag up in your blanket fort. Let's go.
communism.
Communism.
Combubism.
Oh wow, it's dusty up here.
Why did you go for this?
She was sniffing! It's cold up here.
Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here?
Yep, ghost. Or something. Whatever he was. He walked through a chain link fence. Or flew over it. Something. While carrying someone. Something.
Oh right. Well, that's even more impressive.
Oh my.
So we're gonna go find this guy? Oh my god, yes,
I'm
Dutchling!
sorry, I love Dutchling. I love the trans flag. Very
Yes.
good. 2, I love how we're saving for Cable.
Of course, you have to. Because he took someone. And he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good.
Almost said me. It's Cable. Reminded you.
That all sounded a lot more badass in my head.
It's okay. It was fine.
Okie doke, let's see. What kinds of... Because it's old up here, so I have a feeling maybe the microfiche might be around? What's microfiche? There it is.
Alright, there she is.
Oh. What is microfiche?
Do you not know what this means?
No, I don't know what a microfiche is.
So, I'm gonna quickly look it up to make sure I don't hack up like how to describe it, but like microfiche essentially. Okay, yeah, that is what it is. So basically, what a microfiche is it's a very, very small piece of film that has little pictures of pages of newspaper or catalogs or documents, and it makes it so that it's easier to store a bunch of that stuff without taking up a shit ton of space. So it's basically taking a picture of a newspaper, putting it on a very, very small film, and then storing it so that you have it stored without taking up a shit ton of like room. And then when someone wants to go and read it, they'll take the little piece of film, they put it on the reader, and it blows it up so you can read it better.
Huh.
So that's what a microfiche is.
Yeah, we don't have many of those at the store. Or if we did, you probably had to go to special collections.
Well, usually nowadays they don't just let anybody frickin' work with it because most people don't know how to use it, and if you ruin the film and they don't have a backup,
then
it's gone. Because
special.
A lot of people don't really know what film is or how it works nowadays, and the only reason I know is both of my parents were projectionists.
Explain.
Don't even get me started on projector crap. Don't even get me started.
Okay. Oh.
Anyway.
I have no idea how to use it!
Yeah, no one knows how to use this shit.
Really?
I can't know how to do everything!
I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far?
Holy shit.
This whole thing was my idea!
No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea, at least a tiny bit of research on it.
Me and
if you
Nakara
think it's so
worked on the
stupid,
house
why are
for,
you
like-
here?
Because you're my friend, you asshole.
Aww.
Aww.
Aww. Yeah, aww.
Ugh.
Are we friends, be a twist?
Here, let me get this set up.
Oh, we friends, be a
We'll be
twist.
here all night if your dumbass is in charge.
Oh my god.
Are we friends still?
That's really how we talk to each other.
Go get your food, waffles.
Alright, so what are we looking for?
I want to steer.
No.
No.
Move, I'm steering.
Ow! Jeez, May!
Sorry. Okay. How do we do this?
Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff.
Step 3, find ghost.
Sure.
Alright, to start reading the stuff on the microfiche.
Alright, well first of all, we have tragedy at Stafford Mine. An explosion occurred at 6:20 a.m. at the Stafford Mine. All work has ceased while men attempt to rescue any survivors. So far, 3 men have been pulled out alive along with 20 dead. Damn. The explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine and only one group of men were able to escape before the elevator's ropes snapped and the next group of men plummeted to their death. So far, hopes of finding more survivors is low. The main path to the tunnel caved in due to the explosion and supervisors are still attempting to piece together exactly where everyone was during the accident. Sucks. Stanley T. Possum statue has officially opened to the public, and we have to say, we are smitten. For 2 cents, one can enter Stanley and spend quite a lovely time looking the possum springs of yesteryear in the museum, enjoying some popped corn and fresh lemonade in the snack parlor, decorated with Tiffany glass electric lights before heading up a full 10 feet to see the sights of our beloved town through the eyes of this grand possum. There's even a beautiful train diorama that will delight both young and old. We predict Stanley T. Possum will be a sight that all passing through our town will desire to behold and will be sure to draw many crowds.
Tiffany glass electric lights? Ooh.
Samuel Coulson has purchased 10 acres of land on the outskirts of Possum Spring. When we inquired as to what Mr. Coulson would use the land for, he would only remark that what was coming here would delight both young and old for years to come.
Yes, that's probably...
We are very excited. We are very anxious to be delighted. Another tragedy.
Oh god.
Underground gases afflict many. The houses on Larch Street have been evacuated after the discovery of gas buildup in the basements was found to have led to hallucinations in scattered members of the household. For the past several weeks, residents have been complaining of family members who began hearing voices or seeing things that were not there. One older woman was found having an animated discussion with an empty chair. When pressed, she calmly explained that she was talking to her sister, who had passed away some 50. 2 nights ago, the son of Carson Zimmer ran out of the house and leapt into Cooper's Pond at 1 mile up the road. Moments before this, the child had been readying for bed and, according to another sibling, became increasingly agitated. The last words he uttered were about some sort of song before he dashed out of the house and into the night where his watery grave awaited. This last event persuaded residents to request help from officials to see if this is related to St. Lupin's lantern, a phenomenon where exposure to specific underground gases leads certain victims to experience waking dreams, auditory hallucinations, and sense of unseen presences. Preliminary tests indicate that gas is present in the homes, and mining officials are moving the residents until more tests can be done.
So, that's actually fascinating, because that is something that can happen.
Oh, yeah.
And you could almost hand-wave that away as an explanation for the May stuff. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
It seems to be leaning to that a little bit.
Because it also... Sorry, it's the Pennsylvania mining town in me. Have you heard of Centralia, PA?
Is that the one that Silent Hill is based
Constantly on fire. Yes.
Yeah. Constantly on fire.
It's very fun to me because it really shows like the ubiquity of mining in PA, and like that coal mine ran under the whole fucking town. So when it got lit on fire, the whole town was in peril. Like, you can still go there. I've been there, and I've seen the, like, abandoned highway and shit. It's wild.
It's still on fire?
It's still on fire, it's just underground. It
Oh.
will be on fire for, like, thousands of years. It's not going out.
Damn, I was, like, hoping we could
be on
see the
fire
fire.
for the rest of our lives. You can't see it because it's underground, and most of where the smoke comes up, I think, has been covered up. I think there used to be the old highway that they closed off. It used to be there, and it used to be graffitied. You could walk along it, and I walked along it, and I think the month after I saw it, they actually finally tore it up, which is depressing.
I wish I could have seen that.
It was cool.
Alright.
Well, cool in, like, horror game way.
Alright, strike lumbers on. The strike is now in its 30th day with no end in sight. The bosses have refused to meet with the miners, saying their demands are too fantastical. Miners claim they're only asking the bosses to adhere to safety standards that are already the law.
Fucking mood.
Wow, commentary on capitalism. The National Guard was called in after last week's scuffle, and the Coulson Coke Works Union has joined the cause, which has caused an uptick in national press arriving at the site. The women's camp has expanded its services from serving meals to beating any non-union miner from entering the mines. So far, they have been successful in both ventures.
Fuck yeah.
A lot.
Workers, yeah.
I think that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, if you go to the ghostly ones, yeah.
Okay, we have ghostly rumors haunt New Historical Society. The Possum Springs Historical Society's conversion of the Schreigeist House into its new headquarters and education center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jed Newsom has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I am not, but a good friend of mine is a very avid Warhammer 40k fan. I do play Vermintide, though.
I know nothing about that.
I like the fantasy version, more or less. I don't know the normal Warhammer 40k. I like Warhammer Fantasy a little. I'd be there after hours doing my work, and I'd hear someone walking around, trying doorknobs. I came out to see who was fooling, but there was never anybody there, said Newsom. Trying to get this map room operational for the children, all the while I'm looking over my shoulder expecting to see God knows what. Mr. Newsom had previously requested to work only daylight hours when other staff were present in the building, but even that proved to be too terrifying. I don't go to the off-limits area anymore. I don't go up past the second floor, and then only to go to the office. I know the others laugh, say I'm seeing Little Joe or something, but they can all go spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, is a local ghost story popular some years ago. The Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Newsom's claims at this time.
There was another ghost one up there.
Let's see. Sound off opinion. We would like to remind the men of our town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalk. This unsanitary habit is unseemly and beneath you.
Parents, please be sure your daughters are not participating in the new trend of skirts showing the ankles. I do not think we need to remind you which road of brimstone this temporary fashion trend will lead your dear daughters down.
Fucking
Your
whores.
daughters are going to hell for showing their ankles.
The harlots! The strumpets! Disgusting behavior. Vile, even. Anyway. I have been witnessing more and more teenaged girls coming into our town on Saturday night, unchaperoned, using vulgar slang terms, certainly unfit for me to print here, and blocking the sidewalks by walking arm in arm. They are loud and also flirt with boys unabashedly while smoking cigarettes. These young ladies need to be stopped before our young ladies get any ideas, or our boys fall in with the wrong girl.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Young men have been seen around Possum Springs engaging in the ridiculous behavior of wearing mismatched patterns in their suits. This type of outfit may be all the rage in Bright Harbor, but good luck getting any respectable businessman around here to employ you. You all look like rabid clowns.
Councilman Puchinskaya's plan for 3rd Street is a joke. What else is there to say? Also, one of my friend's coaches wouldn't give the team water breaks? Well, that just sounds cruel.
Yeah.
That just sounds very, very cruel. Alright. Spectral happenings at Possum Jump. 2 local sweethearts were startled this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the Lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 p.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the state forest hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre.
Possum Massacre.
That's... the last trolley will make its run September 4th. Bernie Goss, the longest employee with 25 years as an operator, will pick up passengers starting at the Market Street tunnel entrance and will end at the trolley garage where light refreshments will be served and a speech will be given by the Congressman Archibald Reed. Twin Club will be meeting at the Stags on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. This month's craft will be knitted hats for the soldiers along with a potluck. All mothers of twins of any age are welcome. I like how specifically, like, there's so many twins, there's a whole ass club. Possum Massacre! Thank you, Malik. Ow! Severe violence broke out at the Stafford mine strike today. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talks and were taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown, and the National Guard and strike breakers opened fire on the crowd. After a few minutes, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed. 9 miners are dead, with a dozen more injured. A young brother and sister were also shot dead as they were delivering a package of food to their father and uncle, who was on strike below when the shooting broke out. The photograph of the 2 children, aged 7 and 9, who were shot in cold blood has circulated far outside of our little country. The heinous act led to a personal visit from the governor to the strike site to meet with the strikers. Independent inspectors were also brought in and talks finally began, 45 days since the start of the strike. The bosses have agreed to comply to the current safety standards and to honor the demands of the miners. Who done hurt my boys? I don't know. Capitalism did. Right to the tragedy. Is there any in this corner? Ah.
A Tale of Teeth. Wait, you need to read that one.
Strange but True, A Tale of Teeth. Strange but True is our ongoing series about the weird and forgotten aspects of the Deep Hollow County history and culture, published weekly. Bad bosses figure heavily into Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of crime and secret societies is no exception. The story goes, in 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers of their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything, with many a slur, and punched the miners' leader, Darnell Glace, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining. The miners knew how much Darney's tooth meant to him, and they descended on the boss. A few held the boss down, while others removed all of his teeth with pliers. The teeth were passed out to the miners, and a secret society was created with a vow to protect the workers' interests. Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. The symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived his attack, but never named his attackers for fear of implicating himself. When died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies performed before going out for retribution. All would gather round, place their teeth into the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was completed. Upon a member's death, their tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these men will find a tooth with strange marking.
In their home. That's where the tooth comes from. That's why I
Holy
wanted you to
fuck,
read it.
it's real.
So May's grandfather must have been part of that society, and she found the tooth.
God. That's
why I
crazy.
wanted you to read that, because that's that fun little thing where like you find the tooth and you find that part.
Ooh, upgrade your blanket for it, Touchling. Got your food. Welcome back. Welcome back, Scamos. Scamos? I hope I said that right. Not sure which one. I'm gonna say Scamos. Hollow County Morn. Final group of bodies from the 1888 explosion have been recovered 2 days shy of the 1-year anniversary of the tragedy. These 5 men bring the total of dead to 112. 2 of the men, Addison Pine and Henry Harvey, were the ones who set off the explosion. Although mine bosses had been informed that gas pockets were present in that section, they elected not to inform Pine and Harvey of the possible danger. The other 3 bodies belonged to Peter Beldso, Christian Stanoff, and Peter Lajtha. Peter Lajtha's funeral arrangements will be handled by Father Lidis, as the man's widow has since returned to Hungary with his... Okay, that's all the ones at the bottom here. Done with Din. Good. I think that one, so I think a couple ones. New old store in town center. The old Pickaxe hardware store is set to have its grand opening this Saturday. We received a sneak peek of the store yesterday, and our town will benefit greatly from this new addition. Roy Burge is bringing 25 years of building experience to his new venture and has stocked the shelves with all the nuts, bolts, and nails you would need for any project, plus the latest in tools. Stop by to see the latest trends in everything from handsaws to hammers. Best of luck to Mr. Burge. Oh, wait, I didn't read this one. Also, just some small ones, sadly, but right now my blanket fort has 3 blankets in you. Nice! I used to make mine out of about 3 blankets. Strike. A strike at Stafford Mine has been called. The idea first arose after the memorial for the 1888 explosion victims. Miners gathered in the home of Arthur Borowski to continue the memorial to their friends. They also... Yeah, Borowski. That's our last name.
Grandfather.
I think his name was Arthur, yeah. They also began recounting all of the promises the boss had reneged on this past year, including basic safety measures to avoid another explosion. A group of 20 miners entered the mines to begin the strike, and 30 more joined them for mourning. All work had been stopped at the mine, and the miners are now striking in 8-hour shifts. Their wives and children have begun to bring food and water for them. The bosses have stated that the mines are safer than they were a year ago, and that there's no act in this. Oh, there's Little Joe. Read that one. Okay, so I think it's Little Joe. Pie piracy. Oh, I'll read this one. Dear citizens, please make a note to keep your pies safe during the pleasant weather we are experiencing. Several ladies have reported pies from their kitchens disappearing at alarming rates. Even worse, the picky culprit is leaving behind only the rhubarb pies! Until this criminal is caught or the bad weather returns, we remind our housewives to make use of their pies safe indoors or stick to rhubarb.
Pie safes. It's telling them to use their pie safes. Do you know what a pie safe is?
No.
Is
it a real thing?
Yes, a pie safe. Yes. So a pie safe was like a little cupboard that was expressly made with holes in the door to put your pie in to cool so that no one could grab it.
Oh my god.
Expressly, yes, a pie safe.
That's hilarious. There has been another sighting of the albino groundhog from a very reliable source this time. Edgar Studer reports that he saw the pure white beast digging near Shade Gap. Mr. Studer has declined to give any more of an exact location and implores his fellow hunters to admire this anomaly from afar and leave him to his business. We could not agree more with this upstanding citizen and remind townsfolk that if you are interested in seeing an albino creature, stop by Sudi's barbershop for a peek at an albino raccoon. We're certain this will assist your mind in completing the search for the groundhog. A pie safe. Yeah, it keeps your pie safe.
Pie safe. No, it is, yeah.
That's so funny. I have to look this up now later. Progress Springs in Possum Spring. Oh, I like that. That's a good title. Randolph Stafford, owner of the Bell's Hole Mine Works, has partnered with Samuel Coulson, owner of Coulson Coke Works, Daniel Glick, railroad magnate, and prominent business owner Harrison Schreigeist to make some stunning improvements throughout the town. The four men desire to build a model of progressive living right here in Possum Springs. The old miners' double houses on Elm Street will be torn down and replaced with spacious single homes. A new elementary school will be opened nearby along with a new state-of-the-art recreation center courtesy of Arnold Applebaum. This is an addition to the improvements Randolph Stafford promised the previously striking miners. I think this one, last one. Local ghost Little Joe added again. As the school children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, purportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local youths, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tomb that filled the small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrolling the area, so be warned, thrill seekers. You may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine.
That is actually very true, that anytime there's ghost stories in old cemeteries like that, it is very common for the headstones to get defaced, which is very sad.
I think we've read them all. Yeah, how do we leave? Just escape? Or am I supposed to?
I don't know. I think what you're supposed to do is find the ones that say ghost in them and then click on them.
Oh, you click on them?
Yeah. So find a ghosty one and click on it.
Hey, look at this!
Yeah.
Looks like Possum Jump?
Let me read it.
It's Possum Jump.
Okay, yeah. That's back up in the state park, right?
Yeah.
Ever been up there?
Nope. Gonna check it out, though.
Go nuts. That's actually probably only a mile or so from Mrs. Miranda's house. Back up in the hills. All kinds of stuff up there.
We'll try to avoid any basements. Or corpse husbands.
Co-signed.
Alright, so we read that one.
And then click the other ghosty ones, yeah.
Not that one. Bailiff. Awesome map. First, try Little Joe. I know little. Oh, look!
Scooch so I can see. Graveyard. That's a gimme.
I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them.
Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, cool. That's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that.
How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff.
Nah, cemetery's just cool.
I like
Yeah,
history.
Same.
Ghosts are history! History that won't stay history.
That's actually pretty good.
Alright, and then the last one. I think. Strike lumber's on. We awesome job. Aga! There it is. Hey, hey, hey! Ghost spotted.
Historical Society.
History that won't stay history. In a history place.
History place.
Yeah, I've never been.
You didn't go back in school?
I think this was when I wasn't in school.
Oh, after the softball incident.
Yeah, mostly just watched TV and did therapy.
Well, that's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that.
An actual haunted house! Dutchling's closer.
Oh.
No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have, like, summer arts and crafts programs.
Oh, well, still worth checking out. Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie.
Let's boogie. Also, is that it?
You can click on the other stuff to like
Yeah.
hear more like talking, but like
I want to at least talk about.
the teeth.
Oh wow, this is gnarly and awesome. Oh my god. Oh, that's it. Okay. How do I leave now? I have to keep.
If you hit escape.
Oh wait, where's the? Yeah. Mentions.
If I were you, I would click on the one that talks about hallucinations because of gas.
Okay, this is interesting, but
Yeah, not exactly about a ghost.
I thought you'd comment on like father.
No ghost to be found here.
When you say ghost, it sounds like you don't believe me. Okay, how do I leave now?
Okay, yeah, probably escape.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. We did it! So we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week?
Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you?
Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money.
You just believe in other people's cars and money.
Yeah.
I didn't choose to be born into this society.
Okay, well, I have, you know, a job. So I can't drive you around to all of these spots. And maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway.
Cool. I'll see if Greg wants to do the other 2.
You know, like, and I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again.
Hey nerd, ever hear that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again.
So we've just been a loop since we were living in caves.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, the science.
Oh my freaking god.
Yeah, dude, it's science.
Yeah, it's science.
Oh, science, brah.
It's science, bro. Why are you
The exit.
going up? You need to leave.
It didn't let me choose. Okay, well now I can go down. I just entered in and it just sent me up.
Well, you need to leave.
I'm trying to.
Well, just
See, look!
you're on the first floor, dearie. Just walk to the right.
What? That's not the first floor, that's the
That's the first floor. It has the mural. Walk.
But
to
why
the
did I have
right.
to go up into the Oh.
You didn't.
They just have the same look.
Just. Oh my god.
They look the same in colors! I was looking at the colors!
Dumbass.
Oh, hello.
I diagnosed you, dumbass. Anyway. Ahem.
What is... it's a...
Is that Miss Kelsey?
Oh, wow. Haven't seen her since graduation.
She was always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist.
Wow. Realized.
I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans.
Thank you all for coming to this second meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society.
Do you want to stick around for this?
Sure, yeah, I want to hear Selmers. Always, bro, always. Tonight we have new poems from myself. And Fisherman Jones. And Selma Ann Forrester. I will start us off with one of my own. They don't actually pay her in string.
Yes, May. They literally pay her in string.
They literally.
I was just joking!
Right.
Ahem. Letter to my worst student.
Oh my god.
To my worst student, the subject of my story. I tell friends back home, when they ask about life, out here in the sticks, it's you. I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian.
I know it was you, Brian.
Thanks, everyone!
Oh my god.
Is that legal?
What?
You had details about students like that.
She didn't name names.
Yeah, she did!
Okay, no full names.
Names. Yeah, you're allowed to say Brian.
Next up, Fisherman Jones.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
oh yeah, you get to do it.
Ahem.
Fisherman Jones has a poem for us.
Two poems. They're short, though.
2 poems. Take it away.
Hi folks. Thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels.
Oh, Cable has been redeemed.
Fucking okay.
Timer's going.
Ahem. Tunnel Eels. Tunnel Eels. Me do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time. Born in muck and raised in slime. But neither do you know past me trudged. So it hardly is your place to judge. Okay, that's one poem. Next one is shorter. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel frog swims in dark. Must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. But what do you know, amphibie? That's it.
That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones.
You're worried about what fish think.
Finally, a poem by Selma Ann Forrester. Thanks, May. It's these really funny, dorky poems.
Be up for something short and funny.
Me up for something short.
This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. Not wrong.
She not wrong. Oh, I love this part.
No reception here. Wave my black phone. In air like flare. Like prayer. But reception. Me read on internet. Babyface boy billionaire. Phone app sold. Make more money in one day than family over 100 generations. More than me whole world ever has. World where house buying jobs become rent paying jobs. Became living with family jobs.
I would be great.
Welcome, my lord and raiders! Me am Carolinen! Me am doing caveman voice because me make it redeem.
Me and possum. Cave possum.
Ooga, ooga chaka, ooga chaka. Me and read poem. Unga bunga, Mylon. Mylon am friend. Mylon me friend.
Read poem.
Money is access. Access to politicians. Waiting for us to die. Feed in water, alcohol, in painkiller. Replace me job with app. Replace me dreams of house and yard. In a with a couch in basement. The future. Forced 24/7 entrepreneurs. Me just want paycheck and live my own life. Me on couch in basement. They in house and yard. Some night me will catch a bus out coast. And burn their Silicon City to ground.
I fucking love that
I just
Summer's
wanted to
poem. Like,
finish.
just quick break from Caveman. I love
Oh,
that
Caveman's
Summer's
over.
poem so much. Okay, good. I love her poem so much. I love the "I will burn their Silicon City to the ground"
Fuck yeah!
thing shit.
How funny for me to be like singing or like doing a poem about
Caveman
capitalism,
voice.
but in caveman voice. Me and burn city to ground. Unga bunga.
Holy shit.
Wait, Caveman's
Wow.
already over?
Damn.
Over?
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
only 3 minutes.
Hold on.
I can
I'll
make
fix
it
that.
longer?
Hold on. No, hold on.
Are you gonna
hold
redo
on.
it again?
Huh? She
Yeah, I
rhymed
have enough.
entrepreneur.
I don't even know what that word means. Thanks, everyone.
Is she always like this?
There you go.
Oh, here we go again. Ready, set, go.
Wow.
Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Selmers.
Bunga.
Unga bunga. What?
Booga booga.
Me like your weird poem. Thanks. Me wrote it myself.
Me wrote it
Wait,
myself.
was there something that she didn't rate it
Nice work, Smelmer. Me don't like that nickname.
or you too?
Sorry. It's cool. Me, I'm like Selmer poem. Selmer poem
So-
pretty and smart.
Nikara,
Yes.
how you doing today?
Me am have ow. Me got hit in face. Ow. Me got hit in
Oh.
face twice.
Oh.
Mylon have to dash. He have to take shit. And Kato hungry.
You have to take shit.
Me not know how else to put it in caveman.
He have to take shit.
Him have to take dookie. Okay, thanks for coming.
We live here.
Right, so,
Find out anything about your ghosts. Ooh.
tell them be.
There were some paper clippings that talked about.
Not just any ghost. Little Joe.
Little Joe ghost. Ooh.
Ooga booga.
Me don't really remember Little Joe.
He ghost miner. He die in mysterious circumstances.
Wow.
Me know, right? Mysterious.
We thought you were afraid of ghost.
Oh,
Like, filled with dread and shit. Me terrified!
me terrified. Oonga
Okay.
boonga.
Wow. So, it mentioned 3 different places we check out. Have work and stuff.
Yeah, Greg and me also have work.
You guys skip out on work all time. Maybe you can, like, split this up. Share custody of you and Ghost.
What places were you thinking about?
Graveyard? We call that one. It's close and not illegal.
Is there an illegal one? Ooh.
Sure is! Historical Society. No, you don't have to break in. People there, like, get paid to show it to you. Oh, it's over. We can keep going.
Ah, okay, now we're good.
Anyway.
I'm in for the Historical Society.
Awesome!
So what do I get stuck with?
Possum jump!
Oh, I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts.
Perfect!
Okay, I need to actually get home. I can't English and do work.
This is gonna be awesome! And also, I'm scared to death! Woo!
Oh, May.
Hey,
Awesome.
dadders. Ugh.
Yeah, seems like that's going around. The
Peppers.
So, you and Mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you two were getting along.
We were. Talked about it.
I just hate to see the two of you on the outs again.
Be fine. I just head up to bed.
Sounds good, kid. Been a long couple of days. No TV with
No
Dad
Garbo and
Malloy
Malloy!
live! I literally, just so you know how much my dad has been missing the TV with Dare stuff because of your fucking streams, today he was like, well, we have to finish that CAD file we started, so we'll just have to watch it earlier before dinner. And he made me watch TV with him today. Was like, no, we have to.
Fort expansion almost done. Hell yeah. Alright, check. Any chats? Okay, we got a couple.
Lots.
Hey, let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. Should be around most nights this week.
Okay. Thanks, B.
Thank me too. I'm going there anyway. It's like right down the road.
You're ruining this!
Oh, in that case, you are so incredibly welcome, and also you better not forget this big favor.
That's more like it.
I'm falling asleep. Had fun tonight. Sorry if I was grouchy. It's just...
It's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? Oh.
Mhm.
I was waiting for the E.
Yo, I looked up the Historical Society on the internet.
Oh, there.
It's real old, but then they did big renovations.
Oh, really?
I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost, but old stuff that just got torn up seems like ghost central.
How so?
You're a ghost hanging out in an old house. And then somebody puts in a pool where you died or something.
Aw, yo, I would fucking hate that. You... Haunted pools would actually be pee scary.
I'm spooked. I'm going to bed. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. I looked up a map and it's pretty straight shot up to Possum's Jump.
Okay, great! We never really get a chance to hang out.
It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm going to sleep.
Night, sir.
Tips. Tips hat.
Malay.
May.
May?
Anyway.
May does not qual. May's gender is May.
Bedtime. Sleepy pee pee eepee. Sleepy bee.
SPBB.
Sleepy pee pee. I don't have enough brain cells for this today. Ah, yes, dream.
Ooh, sick time. Is it me or do these things keep getting higher?
I don't know.
I don't know, just...
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Wolf?
Would you like to know whether we're fish?
Fish. It's the microfiche.
The
They're
the
not
micro.
They're macrofish.
They're macro.
Macrofiche.
Macro.
Macrofiche.
Music time, baby. Ow.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this one too.
Go! Whee! Triangles.
Not the triangle, so
Not the triangles. Here we go. Ooh.
I remember this one. This one's
Look at
good.
how crazy, like the crazy angles they're at. I wonder what's up with that. Maybe it's to represent the holes?
I mean, remember... So one, yeah, there was actually... God, this is definitely set in Pennsylvania if they were talking about sinkholes.
Yeah, the
Pennsylvania
sinkholes.
gets sinkholes all the fucking time. It could be about the sinkhole, but also remember how it talked about the mine explosion as well.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's partially what also causes. So like, I'm gonna go off about Pennsylvania for a second here. Pennsylvania, almost all of it is on this bedding of like limestone, and limestone is really easily like eaten up by water. So Pennsylvania has like shit tons of caves, like everywhere, like networks of them. So like, there's lots of caves you can visit, but that's also why we get shit tons of sinkholes, because we'll be building things over cave networks and not know. And if we build too much, or if it like runs through too much, you'll just get giant sinkholes and shit.
Ah.
Like, Pennsylvania has tons of sinkholes and tons of caverns and crap, and yeah. It's also why we have tons of mines and shit.
Sense.
Pennsylvania, whack, and I love it.
We had like a couple mines up in Maine, but like mostly they were like granite mines, so like not stone that's easily torn away.
Oh
and
no,
ripped
yeah,
up
you
and
have
shit.
the shit that you had to like, yeah.
That shit like
Granite mines are different.
nowadays it sucks because like where I come from, almost the entire ground is granite, so like you can only dig down like at max I would say like a foot, and then you've just hit granite.
Yeah. With Pennsylvania, you can dig down deep. You have the slight concern there might be cave networks and shit if you go deep enough.
Woo! Here we go. Is it fish? It's a bird.
No worries. Oh shit. No, it's like something coming out of the ground eating the bird. Oh shit.
No, it's the
fuck.
bird eating
it's
the
a bird
fish.
eating a fish.
I told you that. I just said that. Sorry about your
There's-
disappearance, your phone died. It's okay. It's good. I have enough for Cave Wolf. I'll save it for when I'm back. Okay,
I
that's
will save it.
You can always save it. It's not mandatory
Safe
to spend.
wolf. Cave wolf.
He's not always. It's a Canadian goose.
It's a Canadian. It could be.
Could be.
It very well could be.
It's hard to tell in this game because like everybody has very generic shapes.
Well, yeah, nothing's very. The shape language in this game is very rounded.
Very round. Very what's the word?
Smooth.
Very vector. Very vector.
Smooth.
Like this gives me the vibes of like somebody who just used like shape tools. And nothing else. Like they didn't actually draw anything by hand. It's all shape tools, except for
Still
maybe
looks
like,
good.
I don't know, like this.
Still looks good though.
No, it does still look good. I'm not saying it's a bad style. I'm just saying shape tool vibes.
It gives me shapes.
Last night inspired me. For longest night, I'm getting you a library card. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Dude, my mouth tastes weird this morning. Like a tire. I'll be at work trying to wash it out with whatever's in the cooler. I fucking love Greg.
And Greg is great.
Away message. Planets are to be pitied as they cannot know how big and cool they are. Dr. Kathy Conklin, National Astronomy Agency. Astronomy!
Astronomy!
I'm such an astronomy nerd, bro.
Why does he know what a tire tastes like?
Why do you not know what a tire tastes like?
Yeah! Alright, Dare, I want to go grab another Monster Energy drink. Entertain them!
Wait, no.
Too late!
Fuck, wait, don't.
I'm putting you on the spot! Entertain them! Don't blow it!
So I really like astronomy. Astronomy is really cool. And stars are really cool. And I could tell you some really cool star facts. Did you know that the color of a star is determined by the temperature of the star? The cooler a star is, the more red it is. And the hotter it is, it's white, usually. I don't know. Oh, I'm glad you didn't know that. Cool. I'm telling interesting things. What else? Fuck. Black holes usually come from stars that actually implode on themselves and become gravity wells. So black holes come from stars. Sometimes nebulas actually come also from star explosions. Actually, the ancient Chinese civilization had astronomers, and they witnessed the supernova event that created the Crab Nebula. So we actually have historical like astronomers that have witnessed these nebulas being formed, which is a really cool fact. The oldest tradition of astronomy was actually in ancient Babylon. A lot of our current constellations are still held over from the ancient Greeks. A lot of our astronomy knowledge is actually held over from the ancient Greeks, particularly all the constellations.
I'm back.
I'm glad you're back.
How's it going?
I've just been saying astronomy facts. That's it. I've just been saying cool astronomy facts.
That's
That's
sick,
it.
bro.
I guess I did teach Waffles over there about how temperature determines the colors of stars.
I didn't know that.
So the cooler a star is, that's what makes them red. If they're a cooler star, they're red, and if they're a hotter star, they're white.
That makes sense. That's
Oh,
how fire
yeah,
works.
I also, yeah, and then Waffles is also talking about, I talked about how old the concept of astronomy is, because actually the first elements of astronomy that we can find were from ancient Babylon, and a lot of our current constellations are holdover from ancient Greek.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Bird.
Anyway.
Sorry, I'm always rude to you. I love astronomy.
If you
Well, I
can't
have astronomy
tell,
books.
Waffles, if anyone is curious, in the taste of engine coolant. Oh yeah, engine coolant does taste sweet. Yeah.
So
And
good
if
to
anyone's
know.
and if anyone's curious about what windshield wiper fluid tastes like, it tastes disgusting. Don't ask why I know.
There, we need to have a conversation.
Okay, it's not as bad as it sounds. So, um, okay, I'm gonna go slightly off about that. So you know how for windshield wipers, you know how like you're supposed to have like summer fluid and winter fluid because the winter fluid won't freeze, but the summer fluid like clears bug guts easier.
I did not know that. We just always use winter fluid where I'm from.
Well, okay, I guess that makes sense. Well, you're supposed to change it theoretically, but winter fluid isn't gonna harm it if it's in the summer, but summer will harm it if it's in the winter. But,
Yep.
I want to work in the shop. It's expected I taste the liquids, but you listen. I'm getting there. My dad wanted me to help him change the winter fluid out for the summer fluid when I was driving up to help you move. And the way you do it is you put a tube in and you suck on it to get it to start coming out, and then you know. let it go
Ow,
and
you
let-
siphoned it.
You siphon it. So he was like, "Here, you do it. It's your fucking car." And like, I just got like this mouthful of windshield wiper fluid, and it shit burned. I was like,
I have
found
tasted.
records of found records of non-binary people back. That's cool, actually.
Oh yeah, oh
That is
yeah.
very cool. I like that.
Same thing with transgender folk.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I was just telling them about
Queer have been-
astronomy.
Queer has been around
I
as long
have-
as humanity.
I have a D&D character that's a Circle of Stars druid, and for those of you who just joined, me and Nakara here actually play a streamed D&D campaign, so if you ever want to see my fun
Thanks.
Circle of Stars druid, he is in the streamed campaign, but I have a Circle of Stars druid that got me really into astronomy, and I just legitimately taught myself all about astronomy for that one dumb character. I know a lot about astronomy now. Anyway.
Yeah, we actually do that next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday we're playing our D&D stream, so if you find me and Nakara funny, feel free to see us in D&D.
Society, you know,
I hate to say mostly Christianity, but mostly
fucking Christianity.
And this is coming from someone who was raised Catholic, so...
I mean,
not
I was
anymore,
raised
but I was
Christian,
raised
so-
Catholic. It's also the idea of the nuclear family and conservatism, and it's, you know,
And
it's
you
the
know-
current political climate, TM.
Corrupt, shitty people being in charge and pushing agendas to help keep their wealth.
Anyway, I would rather talk
Let's
about
go with
stars.
this!
I'd rather talk about stars. or
Morning,
game,
sunshine! You feeling okay? Like a little limp.
Fuck
Yeah,
God, that idea was...
Good night. Say weird a lot.
It's
Just
weird.
being honest. You taking headache meds? They're in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, I am. They're kind of working, kind of not.
Mood.
Well, maybe you need more sleep. I mean, more than the 10 hours or so you already get. You've always been my sleepy girl. What did you do last night? Went to the library with B. That sounds nice. It was. Interesting. Okay, gotta go. Be safe, hon. Take it easy. You really do look a little tired. Yeah, it makes me feel better. Me too. It's a good day to get out in the fresh air. I'll let you know. Bye, sweetie.
So I think the way this works now is you have the three options and you pick which one you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can either go for Angus, Greg, or B.
I'm gonna definitely go. Dang it, stay. Oh, the construction's done.
Yeah, you can go this way now. If I remember right, this is the bridge. Yeah.
Farming. I could farm. If I
God,
stay
yeah,
in
this
town long enough.
God, yeah, this is PA.
I could see getting into the farm life. Problem with farms is the amount of poop. Like, even if you don't have animals, you actually buy poop or something. Shovel it all over the place. Madness. It's poop madness.
Okay. So, I just want to confirm that I did look up what Possum Springs was based on, and it is heavily based off of Pennsylvania, where several members of the team that made this came from. So I am fucking correct. This is based off of PA, and it gives those vibes. Oh, Pennsylvania. I was born in PA.
To comment on your thing, Dutchling, I was not necessarily raised with the whole fuck God ideal, but, like, my family really didn't give a shit. Like, the only...
I am very different.
I know you're very different. Like, we technically went to church, and by went to church, I mean we would go, like, once on Christmas Eve because a family friend of ours was a pastor, and we wanted to be nice.
So y'all want to hear something fucking funny? Y'all want to hear something really fucking funny? I am a gay trans atheist, and my dad is a conservative Catholic priest. So when I was born, him and my mom specifically went looking for a church because they wanted to raise their kid religious specifically, and they went to the church that he grew up in, and I was raised in the church. I went every Sunday. My dad was a deacon when I was growing up, so I always had a clergyman dad. I was heavily involved in church, and for most of my life I was very, very religious. Only very recently did I really turn away from it. I'm not religious anymore because of personal reasons. But what's funny is, like, whenever I'm in queer spaces or talking with people and I'm like, oh, I'm gay, trans, and atheist, and my dad is a priest, people are like, oh, so you've been abandoned, you know, he turned away from you, and I'm like, no, he helped me with my testosterone and my top surgery, he's chill with it. I actually still live with him for the most part. Like, my dad's really cool about it, which is great. I'm glad he is. But it's very funny to pull the, oh yeah, my dad's a priest, because it just always throws people off. It's very funny.
The assumptions of being like, at the minute they hear your dad's a priest, the immediate assumption is like, oh, then he's obviously, obviously he's against the LGBT agenda.
Well, that's the funny thing, is I legitimately thought he was going to be, and then when I came out to him, like, he legit surprised me, and he's gotten better with it, and he's been learning, and it's to the point now where when he's talking with his friends and they misgender me, he'll correct them, which is nice. And also, same Dutchling, like, I have, not Dutchling, Waffles, I also have, like, well, both of you guys, I also have, like, views on religion, seeing, like, how they treat people and things, and, like, I have views, TM, but it's based on the fact that I grew up in the church, and I've seen some of it.
Also, I love the sign here. Welcome to historic Possum Springs, original county seat of Deep Hollow County. You're not lost. You're here.
You're here. That's very, like, rural PA. Yes.
After this, a few miles, and you go under the highway. Rolling fields and farms. I miss the corn maze this fall, and the haunted barn in Brittle. Always next year. Campfires and corn dogs.
That really is. Yeah. You get lots of haunted barns and haunted corn mazes in fall around here.
Weird that town ends like, bam. Right here. There's like a line somewhere that no one can see.
Like a line
but you can put it on a map. Bye, Dutchling. Glad to have you around. Hopefully we'll see you again. You're always welcome, and we'll have more Cave Wolf. Bunga bunga, Cave Wolf.
Bunga bunga, Cave Wolf.
I unironically love Cave Wolf.
Yay, come back.
Yes! Please. Alright, so we've been over this way. There's not really much over.
Enough reminiscing about EA. Get me to stop talking.
We have to go feed the miracle rat babies! Oh, in 2 hours? Unfortunately, stream will be over by then. I have to turn it off in an hour and a half because I still have awake. Gotta get used to that, you know, work stream life more consistently than before. I mean, I still worked when I lived at my old place, but, like, it was very inconsistent. I mean, that's reasonable to me. Like a reasonable. Hey, Selmers, you were great last night. Aw, thanks. Having you to bounce ideas off helped. I am good for that. Want to hear a new poem?
Yes!
Oh yeah, boy! This is a short one. Because I'm tired. Me too, so that works out. I got mad one time. It was online. I've been mad on the internet before too. It's crazy making. What were you doing at the library? I go to the library. No, but seriously.
No, but seriously.
Rock crying. Alright, time for Porch Man.
Get off my porch. I play a mean banjo. Claw hammer.
Really? I play bass. We should play together sometime.
You know Long Black Veil?
Yep.
You know Tom Dooley?
Yep, my dad likes that stuff.
You know Weiler Garden?
No, Willer Garden.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Nope.
Eh.
Hey, come on, 2 out of 3, man. Oh, I gotta see. Mr. Tazikov isn't up there today. Tazikov. I have to double check. I always want to make sure I'm not missing no constellations with Tazikov. Who's ready to go back to the damn pierogies?
Damn, heck you and your dang
Heck your damn pierogies, bro. Fishing man!
Methinks I spy a tunnel shark. Scary monster in the dark.
Holy crap.
I didn't really see it. Please don't listen.
Too bad. Aw, Miss Rose is not here. I can't. Can I not steal any more pretzels? Have I already fed all the rat babies?
Yeah, if I were you, I'd go check on the rat babies. It might be that they're like, yeah. Oh.
Ew. Oh, hi down there.
Ahoy there, May.
Is that Mr. Salvi? What are you doing in a boat? The tunnel. The late afternoon.
What are you doing home from school?
I guess I kind of dropped out.
Oh dear, May.
Yeah, sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me?
I don't know. But what are you even doing down here?
It's my side hustle. Salvi Salvage.
What's that?
I'm a junk man, May.
Are you not mowing lawns anymore?
Oh no, I'm still doing the landscaping. But I'm also a purveyor of fine goods. For the discerning antique enthusiast.
Okay, side hustle. Yeah.
You want to come along? Boat ride back into the tunnel? Gonna be a short trip today, but might be fun.
Sure. This probably isn't smart.
It's pretty safe. I just need a second pair of hands. Usually I take one of the kids over there.
Hey, teens! I'm going on this boat now! Just saying, like, if anyone should ask. I got on this boat with Mr. Salvi here! Okay, thanks!
Yeah, she's just making sure she's... What was... I know exactly what that was,
Okay,
Mr.
let's go.
Salvi. That was if she goes missing.
Yeah.
And lots of folks from somewhere else drive past. Between Fort Lucine and Willow Grove. And they like going to antique shops out here. I think they think it's exclusive or something. And that's the side hustle.
Ow. They know it's garbage?
It's not garbage.
Sorry.
Here, we're coming up on one now. You'll see.
Oh? Oh. This is garbage. It's an island of garbage.
Your garbage is my priceless antique. Once it's cleaned up a bit, Look around. Find something.
Is this thing safe to walk on?
Oh yeah, here's a sedimented rocks and junk.
Haha, you called it junk too! Wow, it's a thing. Sled? Really bad boat? Any garbage hammock? Can I take this garbage bed? Huh. Axe. Want a big garbage axe?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
So big and axey.
Ooh.
Can I take both? Oh, no. No, I'm taking garbage.
Find anything good?
Killer garbage axe.
Oh, nice. Looks like an old fire axe from somewhere.
Axe murderer garbage axe.
Yes, you could conceivably murder someone with this. Have to sharpen it first.
Oh, I'll sharpen it.
Planning on murdering someone?
I keep my options open.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh god. Oh jeez, man.
And somehow he'd run over his own foot.
No!
With the mower.
Ah!
Yeah, he's got a limp now. But he still comes to work.
Jeez.
Gotta work. Okay, so remember how I said I needed a second pair of hands?
Oh yeah, what was that about?
So there's a little panel back where you are. Gonna need you to use it and move this light up here.
Are we... Wait, why?
We got bats down here.
So?
I don't like bats. But bats like bugs. And bugs like light. So you're gonna shine that light all around them, get them to scatter. Looking for bugs. They mostly go away for a while when they scatter.
Oh, okay.
Now get ready, we're coming up on a place they like to cluster together.
Okay, I got it.
Here we go, up above me.
Got her! Wow!
Did most of them leave?
Think so. I love bats. Sure were a lot of them.
Ugh, I hate them.
Bats are cute! Yeah, come on, bats are cute!
They are not.
Can I take a bat home?
Ain't no bat getting on my boat. Sooner swim back than have a goddamn bat on my boat.
Okay, no bats.
No bats.
I didn't even know you could do that!
No bats. Alright, we're coming up on another island.
Did you just see that?
Yes, I see.
Garbage ho! Another thing? Do we find another thing?
Garbage. You gonna look around?
No, I'm gonna hang out on the boat. Of course I'm gonna look around!
You're sarcastic like your dad.
Still talk to my dad?
Oh yeah, I get my meats from him once a week. Last fall, us and some of the boys from the factory days went up to Stutter's old hunting camp.
Get anything?
Ed Gress got a 6-point buck.
Oh, nice.
Alright, let's go. We got a schedule to keep. That's right, keep it moving. We got a schedule.
Yeah, of course. Oh my god! It's a coconut monkey! The one Granddad brought back from Hawaii! You know this coconut friend? Kinda stinky and soft. Coconut friend or... Holy shit! Dracula teeth! They're so rad! I could totally be a Dracula. All the false teeth in the world. Dracula teeth. Best. Take these actual Dracula teeth home? Bleh!
That's trash teeth. Are you gonna put
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna put
teeth
I can
in
get new
your
ones for like
mouth?
$1, yeah. Over at the Hand Panther.
Literally?
I don't know if vintage Dracula teeth are that much of a. Yeah, let's get Monkey Friend. Get Coconut Monkey. Yes'm. Welcome to the family, Mr. Monkey. I love you so much, and we've just met.
Find anything good?
Coconut Monkey.
Oh, wow. Is it still good?
He's a little soft. He smells like trash water. But when he's all dried out, he's gonna be a regular member of the family.
Huh. Alright.
You're not gonna steal him for your shop or anything, right?
No.
Not even tempted?
I think I can let this one go, May. And that's how I saved longest night.
Wow! Do you ever tell your kids?
What? No, it spoiled the magic.
They ever notice your neck scar?
Oh my god. If they did, they never said nothing.
Did the cops ever catch the guy?
Oh no, he's still out there. But he ain't coming back anytime soon.
Wow, great story.
Alright, we're coming up on another bat nest.
That's have nests?
Whatever, get the light ready. Shine it up there and get rid of them.
Aye, aye, sir.
Here they come.
Come on. Wow.
Did most of them leave?
I think so. I got him good.
Phew. Thanks, kid.
I'm 20!
Well, my age, that's plenty kid enough. Coming up on another island.
How many of these are down here?
Oh, I ain't counted. Seem to find new ones all the time. And lose old ones. Ooh. We're pretty far back now. It's always a bit spooky.
Booga
Spooky, scary
booga!
2-0.
Spooky, scary trash islands. Whoa, little trolley car over there.
Yeah, we're getting close to where the flood really hit hardest.
Can't imagine this place still up and running.
It was quite something. Had a sense of going somewhere.
Yeah.
Way back when they got these new trolley cars. They were designed by some company overseas. Big and fancy, like France or something.
They are pretty.
Yeah, they still got their charms. You gonna look around?
Sure. Yeah. Got today. Got. Huh. I don't know what this is. Pretty soggy. What sport even is this? Sports mystery. The worst kind of mystery.
The worst kind.
It's pretty though. How about this thing?
This
not-
thing, I don't even know what it is. It's
First,
a
I don't
thing.
care about sports. Or that looks like a football helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, nice! Football, our official religion around here. I could totally wear this. It's functional. Totally wear this in the case I slip on the ice. I could totally wear this if I was in a fight. Probably stop a bullet even. I don't know.
Probably.
It smells
stop.
inside though. What about this thing? They're both just things. I wonder what that one over there is, because this is a football
I
helmet.
literally
Clearly.
can't even tell. It's like a, I don't know.
I don't know. You think we should get the helmet?
Up to you, bro. It's your playthrough.
Sure, yeah, let's get the helmet. It's functional.
It's
Just needs a bit of fixing up. No, just a little cleaning out.
Find anything good?
Football helmet.
Oh, you sure you want that?
Did I finally find something new?
Well, I mean, it's cool. You take it.
It's alright. It's your boat. It's your garbage. You can have it.
No, that's fine, May.
No, I think you should have it.
No, May, you take it. God,
Take it!
I don't want it.
Neither do I! Take it!
It's yours.
God damn it, you take this effing helmet!
No!
Ah! You go straight to hell!
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry I yelled.
Me too. You happy with your helmet?
Yeah, it's functional.
Oh my god.
Any more bats to get rid of?
Nah, they don't come back this far to sleep. They fly around a good bit back here, though. Unless you clear them off before you get them here.
Where even are we?
Almost to the far platform.
Oh, wow. Is that where we're going?
Well, we got rid of most of the bats back there. So maybe we can make one last stop. At the big one.
The big one?
I thank God I wasn't down here when the flood hit.
The river jumped, right?
Yeah, flood was bad enough. River just up and moved. Had something to do with the reservoir, too. I forget.
I guess it was a while ago. Weird to think that rivers can move.
Oh, they're always moving, kid.
Rolled.
They're just usually moving in one direction. No one's really prepared for when it's bleh,
Oh, I went too fast, sorry.
what it's always been doing. Alright, here we are. The big one.
I feel like just toward the light.
It's the big one.
Ow. Like something I dreamed. Something. Familiar some ways.
Back then, they thought the trolleys would stay on the track. Come a big flood. But nah, they went right along with the water. Bobbing up and down. Crashing into big piles like this. Can't fix something like this. What are you gonna do? Dam up the river? Dig this whole thing out? Nobody got that money. Nobody got that time.
This is like place beyond the like where you go when you die.
Some folks did die down here.
Huh.
You wanna go look around? Have to say, not much back this far usually. Most stuff washes in from side channels. Gets caught up back where we came from.
Yeah, I think I'll still look around. See what we got.
Yeah, 'cause there must have been people in the trolleys when the flood happened.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
This used to lock up.
It's
Oh, lock. Pretty neat key. Bought this to keep something safe. Secret. Take this. Think about it. I got nothing to lock up anyway. I take it unless they. Oh, wait, can I take the?
Instrument.
Ow. What if it still works? I'll probably clean all of the mud out of it first. I want to take this. Oh fuck yeah, we're
Yes.
taking that. It's really pretty. You have someone to appreciate it. Take everything.
Honk.
Hap. Hap. Hap.
Find anything good?
Horn.
Looks like a pack horn, maybe.
Hi, Bree! I'm gonna clean it out. Maybe play it. Or at least make it make some noise.
Good plan.
It's real pretty. Shame to leave it down here.
You rescued it.
I'm a hero!
I'll call the papers.
Doing
Here we are.
pretty good. How are you, Bree? Wow. We're back. Oh, wait, no, we're not back. We're at the far platform.
Yep.
Oh, I'm off the boat. I didn't know I was off. Oh, look, another mural.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the other mural. So. Oh wait, that was
Yeah.
you supposed to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the only thing back here that survived the flood.
Ooh, your birthday's in 2 days.
Happy birthday. I just think it's nice that it's not gone.
Yeah, I guess. Forgotten, maybe. Not gone.
Well, not forgotten yet.
What if in like 500 years, archaeologists will wonder what it meant?
Sometimes I think in 50 years no one will know what it meant.
Places can't control how they're remembered. Out. Fall apart.
Oh, okay.
You know,
This shit is hitting me about the house, TM.
This
Like, I know
shit's
you're
hitting me.
there, but like, God, this is hitting.
I mean, this is hitting me, and I'll tell you after we finish the dialogue.
Yeah, we'll finish the dialogue, then we can both go off. Anyway, you okay, May?
Yeah. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna look for a minute.
There's something about old places like this. Take your time.
Okay, I think we finished the dialogue.
Do you want to go first, or shall I?
Yeah, so let me tell you a story, and for anybody who's new in chat, I've mentioned that I'm from Maine, but I never mentioned where from Maine. So, more specifically, I'm from an island in. I'm gonna show us the image of ourselves in the boat. And like my island is not the first island to have had inhabitants on it. There's many islands around that have inhabitants, but one of the things that makes me think of is nearby. Remember how I mentioned there was a granite industry?
Yeah.
Ages ago, there was an island not far from mine that had a town very similar to mine back in the 1800s. And it was, you know, like every average town you think of, you know, a post office, all the stuff, and it had a thriving granite industry because back then granite was like something people wanted for roads and to make it statues. And of course, like, after a while, like, the granite industries dropped. Nobody really needed granite statues or rock anymore for projects, so everybody kind of just up and left. And like a while back before they converted into this new summer camp, like I'd seen it and it's just like a ghost town. Like you just see the stone bases of all the old buildings. And like I've seen historical photos of it. But it's just like
Different being there.
it's different being there, and also like my town is kind of experiencing a similar thing of like my town is known for lobstering, and with climate change happening, the lobsters are leaving. They're heading farther north, and it's getting harder and harder for people to maintain a living out there. And I look at those pictures, and I'm like, we're gonna end up same exact way, an old abandoned ghost town that nobody would even know was on the map. That's my story.
For me, it's I really like old buildings and I really like history and I really love visiting old buildings, and there's something about being in old places that have that history to them that, like, abandoned buildings particularly, yeah, but for me it's mostly the house. Again, haha, for people who haven't heard before, I own a house that my great grandfather built and it's been passed down in the family and I'm the current owner. But I couldn't be up there all the time, so it sat empty for a couple of years, and every time I went there to do something, usually because the basement fucking flooded, being in that house on your own and realizing that there's things in that house that no one remembers, like there's stories and there's items in there that no one told me about or that I forgot, or there's stuff in there that no one remembers what it is. And when you're digging through it and you're pulling all that shit out, there's just something about that loss, that it's just sad.
Yeah.
It's why I'm glad it's not sitting empty anymore either.
Stink. Waffles, they do be a little stink.
I'm pouring my heart out here.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to also comment on chat. It's part of being a streamer.
I'm pouring my heart out here, and you're.
I'm sorry.
Assholes.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. That's the thing that May said towards the end of you can't really control how you're remembered. It's true. People and places can't control the narratives that come about when they're gone.
Yep. Yeah. Man, that makes me think, like, you know, in the next, 80 or so years, by the time we're gone, how are we gonna be remembered?
Yeah. This might be depressing, and this definitely comes from my depression. But when I was really depressed, you know, it was a comforting thought to me.
That when you die, no
Because-
one will remember you?
Yeah, it was the idea of, like, no matter what I've done, no matter how horrible or embarrassing, give it like 50 years max, I won't be remembered, and that was a comforting thought.
Unless you wind
was
up in
like,
the newspapers.
Yeah, no one's gonna remember me. I mean, to this day, that thought is still a comforting thing, but it's kind of more evolved into, like, part of why I like astronomy so much is, like, how big and open and empty the universe is, and how I'm literally, like, a speck. So, like, none of my problems are actually really that big. They're actually all very insignificant in comparison to the larger universe. And so sometimes I'll look at the stars and be like, I'm a meaningless, insignificant speck. And that makes me feel better.
I mean, I feel that, but also in the same vein, like, yeah, I don't exactly think anybody is going to remember me by the time I'm gone. But in the off chance somebody does,
I mean, I'll remember
I
you,
still
but-
want, if in the off chance some people do, whether it be like, family, friends, like maybe kids or something in the future, whether they're mine or like my sisters or whatever, I hope they remember me for something good. That's all I want.
I want to be remembered as that crazy guy.
The crazy possum in the garbage.
Anyway.
Kind of getting cold, huh?
Yeah, nip in the air at night.
I like fall when it gets cold.
Me too. Real pretty out as well.
I used to cry at fall trees when I was a kid
Why?
because they were so pretty.
I did that when my daughter was born.
I have a daughter?
Yep.
Where is she? Sorry.
It's fine. Oh.
Oh, Bruce.
I like how in this game Bruce actually really humanizes homeless people. Like, he's not like a walking stereotype, like he actually really does humanize homeless people. Because
Yeah.
they are people who have been through shit. Like, anyway.
This one's
Greg.
new. That's not
That's
Greg.
not Greg.
Hey, Jen.
Oh, Jen.
Hey! Hey, Borowski? Yeah? What are you doing back here? Does Greg know you're back? Nah, just here for a day. Had to pick some stuff up from Greg's mom. Hauling back to school tonight. Ah. Didn't you go to school? What are you doing here? Dropped out, kinda.
Waffles, don't tell me that. That doesn't fit into my I like to be insignificant.
See, that's
and
my
meaningless
thought.
narrative.
That's
No, I
my
want
thought.
To be insignificant and meaningless. I want to be a speck in the void.
Sorry to break it to you, Chief, but I'll be telling stories
I
about you
really-
long when you're gone.
I was gonna say I really.
my
doubt
family
actions
will.
are gonna be written. No.
Oh, I've told several people
no.
your story.
God, fuck.
Like, here's
I'm
you want
nuts.
to know something? Here's the thing
I want to be
Here's
a
the thing.
speck in the wind.
about, like, you know what? This is the thing about, like, people may not remember you, but your actions. Here's one for you guys. For anybody who knows and like follows multiples of my social medias, I usually have the quote, "Gonna do some creative screaming." Now I don't. Ow! Thank you, multi-fan big sister. Now I don't remember the guy who personally said this. I don't remember his name. I don't remember what he looks like. I don't remember a single discerning detail about this man, but I remember that this one quote made me laugh. And to this day, I tell every single person that man's story. I have told every single friend the story of why I have the quote, "I'm gonna do some creative screaming."
I don't want no.
Just like I tell everybody your story about this, the higher the soup, the closer to God.
I don't want to be.
Or
remembered.
Goleg.
I'm an insignificant speck in the void of the universe, and that's how I want it to be.
Or what about the time when we were in my dorm room and I did the din 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 din.
Yeah, but that's
Let's
you
go.
being funny. That's not me.
I know, but you were there.
I don't want.
Oh,
to be
sorry, yeah.
remembered.
Clara. Alright, yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to be
Bleh.
remembered. I want to be an insignificant speck in the greater void.
Well, that's a shame because I remember you.
From dust we come, and to dust we will return. I just want to be dust.
I just want to remind you that my grandmother lived to 100 years old, remembering everything. So that means I will, and I will be sharing your story.
No,
until my dying breath. I will be sitting there upon my deathbed. My family will be there,
You're
and
not
I'll be like,
respecting my wishes.
you know, back in the day,
You're not respecting my wishes.
and my best friend there used to get up to
know.
some wild shit.
You're not respecting my wishes.
Well, you're not respecting my wishes by letting me remember you.
I want to be forgotten.
All the people Martin Luther King showed solidarity.
I want to be a speck in
Too late.
the wind. No.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Whatever. What are you going for? I want to do fashion design. Is that a job you can get? Theoretically. Still go crossbow hunting? Rick still does. Kinda. Yeah, I still hunt rabbits and stuff. Nothing big. Don't get much chance at school. I was shooting at that tree over there. Then I noticed there was a dude sleeping behind it, so I stopped. Oh yeah, that's Bruce. Nice. Well, I'm just glad I didn't accidentally put a bolt in his face. Oh yeah, that'd be bad. Well, it was nice seeing you. You'll see Greg sometimes? Oh yeah, all the time. Well, tell that cousin of mine he needs to come see me out in Bright Harbor. Oh, yeah, will do.
He's moving there.
He's not leaving here. Oh, I don't know. I think he should. He's gonna spread his wings. Wings are just fine here. Nah. Greg's too much for this town. No argument there. See ya. Take it easy. Greg's cousin, okay?
I want to be insignificant speck.
Yeah, but like, damn. That's kind of funny. I like how like May's over here like, yeah, Greg's staying, right? And Jen's like, nah, he needs to go. This isn't the town for him.
He is moving to Bright Harbor.
I mean, yeah, but even Jen can see like Greg does not belong here. This isn't his place. He needs to go somewhere else that better suits him.
I wonder what Bright Harbor is supposed to. Obviously, Bright Harbor is supposed to represent the like more suburban, less rural towns in PA. Like, I'm trying to think if they based Bright Harbor off of any specific idea, because, like...
That's something you can look up. I'm gonna go see if Pastor K's in. Go see Pastor K. Are you here, girl? Not here. Mom! Hey, you free? Hey? Want to go on a quick adventure? Don't you have a job? Pastor's gone. I'm gonna skip out.
Oh!
Oh yeah! Let's skip work. Only I'm skipping work. Oh, hush. I'm an accessory to the crime. Also not a crime, sweetie. It is in my mind.
I'm sorry, I have to share this. So, normally, at this time on Thursdays, I would be playing a Pokemon game.
Right.
I'm not playing it because we're doing our Donathon, but they are running the session just without me. And for chat, I play in that game, I play a Pokemon trainer who exclusively catches, like, lizard-based Pokemon. And his name is Cyril. And I missed this session, but Cyril right now is, like, helping out another character. And I just got messaged by someone who knows that player. And they just messaged me, Matt just looked at our pet lizard and went, I miss Cyril. Just fucking knocked me on my ass.
That's fucking funny.
Sees a lizard, I miss Cyril.
That's so... Alright. I don't think I've ever been up here. Just come here all the time. No, we as in my friends and I when we were your age. Hello, Waffles. Oh, okay. I'm not used to using any other Wii's. Believe it or not, I've had several Wii's. Huh. This is nice. Used to be a lot more trees up around here. Cut down when they put in the towers. I don't remember that. No, all kinds of things happened before you were born. What? Some minor parts of history took place, yes. Holy shit, history happened before we were born? Incredible. Dare, did you know that?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah, obviously the world only began when we were...
Yeah.
Obviously. So, what is this place? Jenny's Field. Ever heard of it? I don't think so. Back in the 30s, there was this woman and her daughter. Walking here. And the woman's daughter is in front of her. Gone. Disappeared. Happened. Turns out there was a sinkhole that opened up.
Yep.
When a
that
pillar
happens.
collapsed in the mines in the hill.
Yep, that happens. Yep.
See it because of the grass. It was Jenny. Jenny's Field.
God, yeah.
Never found her.
Yeah, that's
Just-
very Pennsylvania.
Gone.
Yep, sinkholes do be
So-
like that.
Wait, why are we here? What, you not up for a little risk-taking? Dang, Mom, okay.
That is very, yep, that happens. Ah!
What's wrong? I thought it was a sinkhole thing. How about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
like factory pillar.
What is
yeah.
that? Some reason before Unified pulled out, brought this old lime furnace up on the
Lime
mountain.
furnace.
Why? Who knows? Unified did a lot of things. I think it's been here forever. It's just sunk into the ground a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jenny! But slower. To climb up there. Wanna try? Oh, sweetie. I had you and also a lot of birthdays and then donuts since then. And not much climbing.
Donuts.
So, good thing this chimney is sealed up here. Yes, good thing. What can you see up there? It's been a while. Possum Springs and most of the valley. What does it look like?
The valley, yeah.
A quilt? Well, it's a cozy valley.
So,
I remember I couldn't tell if being up there made everything feel bigger or smaller.
funny thing, I actually also grew up in a valley in PA. There's a lot of those. And yeah, it's just, God, I forgot how fucking nostalgic this shit is for me.
It's a weird feeling. Yeah, I know that one. I used to have a dream when I was your age, where I was in the big parking lot out by the tracks. And I'd start running, but there was always more parking lot. What do you think it meant? I don't know. Feels weird to tell you what your dreams mean. Why? You're my mom.
Your mama.
Fair? Why did we come up here today? Well, I was hoping you'd fall into a sinkhole, obviously. That didn't work out. Rat! Guess I'll just have to keep you. I couldn't see what your expression was when you said that. Do you need to? No? Well, see you at home.
Oh my God.
Hey! Wow, thanks, Mom.
Also, waffles, I feel ya. Not at all on a similar degree, but like when I was stressed after work, I used to go stargazing because I'd get home like late, and that was in the winter when it was almost always really nice and clear and cool. And like nowadays, because it's summer, it is almost always overcast, and I can't go stargazing, and it's been making me so frustrated. Not at all on the same degree, but yeah.
I used to just sit in the forest and stuff because my house was like always encompassed by a forest, and I feel you in the same vein. Like, the forest around my house was like a big part of my childhood. Like, I used to have a tree house and everything around there. And then, like, one fall, my dad just decided, you know what, we need to clear cut this. Like, there's too much forest here.
Why?
And it's
Screw you, Dad.
it's been so weird because, like, what I remember in my childhood is being, like, a lush, really fun forest where I'd go and make, you know, cute little tree houses and, like, try to pretend to, like, build up. That's always there?
We're always what come now?
These rats always here?
No, those are new.
That's what I thought.
You've infested it with rats. There's so many rats now because of you.
But yeah, like, I had pleaded with my dad not to cut that thing down, but he's like, well, we need the firewood and also, like, he wanted to open it up, basically. Even though we never did anything. We never did anything with it. We just cut down all the trees and nothing happened.
Again, screw your family, but...
And, like, it's just so weird. Like, because, like, I know what happened, like, a decade ago. But I still can't help but remember it as that, like, that thick forest that I used to run through and hide and, like, play, like, cops and robbers and My babies have left the nest!
Yeah, you don't have to feed them anymore.
Now they're all over the fucking
Infested
place!
The whole fucking building.
Now they're all over the place, goddamn. Hey, there's still nothing to do with this. There's no door there. Miracle babies! I miss that forest a lot.
Now, this is very much a Pennsylvania thing. Where I grew up, they used to have, like, a retention pond next to the little development I lived in.
What's that?
So, like, do you not know what... Okay, so a
Hi, Travis!
retention pond... A retention pond is, like, you know those areas that have big, like, dips that look like empty lakes in them, and when it rains, they fill up?
No.
Oh my... Okay.
We don't
maybe
have
that's
that
a
in Maine.
Pennsylvania thing.
At least not where I'm from in Maine.
Well, screw you! So a retention
Yeah,
pond...
Joey!
A retention pond is, at least in PA, when it rains a lot, there's a lot of rainwater runoff, and they'll make... There will be whole areas where, like, there's, like, this dipped area where normally it's dry, but when it rains, there's a river there. And similarly, there will be these dipped areas that look like empty lakes, and when it rains a ton, they'll fill up like lakes. They're retention ponds.
I
So
mean...
when I was a kid...
The closest thing I can think of to that is what we had something in my town we called the ball ground. But this wasn't like it filled up when it rained a lot. This was something the town would purposefully flood. There was like a valve to the sea.
Yeah, no, that's not... No, it's just when it rained, it filled up.
Yeah, no, we didn't have
So,
that.
like, whenever it wasn't raining, me and my friends would, like, play in the retention pond.
Huh.
So for me, like, retention ponds are weirdly, like, a childhood thing.
Oh,
I
so
remember one time, like, there was this one time it snowed, and then right after it snowed, it, like, rained. So there was this, like, inch-thick thing of ice over all the snow.
Oh, no.
And my friends, like, came over and got me when it was, like, the middle of the night, because it was a full moon, so it was really bright. And they were like, hey, you want to go night sledding? And I rode the sled, like, down into the retention pond, and I actually went, like, flying because of how fast. And I had to bail off of it, and the sled, like, hit the other end of the retention pond, and I, like, probably could have broke my neck.
Broke somebody's back once while we were sledding.
That's not good. You
So,
shouldn't
well-
say it like that.
Well, okay, let
Like,
me
it's
let
a
me
good thing.
let me give you some context to the story. All right, so where I come from, there was one place we call it the Poor Farm, and it's like technically the real like actual Poor Farm building is way back down in the woods, but like there's a big hill that just was colloquially called the Poor Farm, and like a lot of kids and their families would like go sledding on this one, especially around my end of town, and like sometimes like you know we were all very neighborly folks. Sometimes people would like unintentionally like make a day out of it. Like we brought up like a kettle and we made fresh hot chocolate. People would bring snacks, like all the kids would play, and we would sled for hours. And we did this one day. And then my dad decided he was like, hey, you know what we should do? We should build a fucking ramp. So slowly over time, while everybody was sledding down, we built a bump in the ramp, the sled trail. And slowly people kept getting more and more air. Well, my classmate's mom went down this in one of those inner tube things. She caught a little too much air, and when she landed, she had snapped her back. And that's how the day ended.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry, she's fine now. She's fine now, I promise.
Okay.
But just, yeah, that's the... we did not do that. Thank you, Travis. I have hydrated. Alright, anyway, go smelters, yeah.
Hey, you never told me why you were feeling down the other day. I was hydrating, sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
Do I gotta tell you everything? Nah, just asking's all. Well, ask someone else. No, the Smelters boys are fighting!
No, I don't wanna share my feelings with you. What do you think I am, some kind of sissy? Poor guy. Do I know you?
No.
Oh. Aren't you Greg's cousin? You really look like his cousin Greg. Or his cousin. Not like his cool cousin Jen, like the other cousin.
No.
Who are you then? Why are you here?
I'm trying to find your city council.
Town council? Or town?
Right.
Why are you looking for them?
It's supposed to be demoing an infrastructure and municipal services management program.
What?
Helps you manage things like snowplows and broken hydrants and stuff.
Well, yeah, we have those sometimes.
I just figured it'd be helpful. I don't know, lots of places are just scared of new things. Just want to keep things like they are forever, falling apart. It's frustrating.
We're really into this, huh?
I mean, it's my job, so...
I had a job. I bag groceries. Program something to make that job not suck.
Well, soon it's all gonna be robots anyway, so...
Yeah. I got it! You're Donna's cousin!
Yeah!
She used to babysit me.
Oh wow, are you the kid that killed a bird with her mace?
It was an accident! And I was like 9. Thought it was perfume or something. Thought the bird would like it.
Well, you were 9.
It died like instantly, just dead.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Good luck.
Try not to kill anything.
No promises. Mood. Also, why the fuck are you leaving out mace in the that like a 9-year-old can reach?
Yeah, somewhere where a 9-year-old can grab it is,
Like, I remember being 9 years old, man. I was not that tall. Like what? Like
Or
fucking
smart.
3 feet? 4 feet? I don't know. Short as fuck. That's all I remember. And also very, very dumb. Alright, time to see Angus. We'll break tomorrow.
Do you choose an Angus?
I want to choose Angus. We haven't hung out with Angus yet.
I like Angus's. So, I said I could, like, take you up to the park.
Did indeed.
You ready to go?
Yeah. We're only a short 9-year-old. I'm excited!
Are you?
Yeah, we never get to hang out.
Yeah, I guess, huh?
I've been hanging out with Greg so much. It'll be nice to actually get to know you a little better.
I'm pretty great.
Ghost hunting with Angus.
So, you think the guy you saw was a ghost?
Not a guy, a ghost.
Right.
Why does no one believe me that it was a ghost?
Well, I mean, ghosts don't actually exist.
Pretty sure they do.
Well, I'd need evidence. Same, Angus.
What counts?
A ghost walking up and saying hello. And me saying, hey, I've verified you are a dead person.
It could be a zombie or Frankenstein.
Okay, maybe if they're made of ghosty stuff.
Ghosty stuff can be our podcast. About ghosts.
This episode of Ghosty Stuff brought to you by Donut Wolf.
On this week's episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Don't remind me of BuzzFeed Unsolved. I miss it.
Welcome
I need
to
watch
Ghosty
more
Stuff.
of their new shit.
I'm May, and I saw ghosts, and this is Angus. Believe me.
This is literally BuzzFeed Unsolved. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Angus, and this is May. She's a crazy person. This is literally BuzzFeed
It's
Unsolved.
BuzzFeed Unsolved.
This is literally BuzzFeed. I miss BuzzFeed
The park.
Unsolved.
I danced on your bridge, goat man!
Beloved. Shane Madej, my beloved. Anyway.
His car.
Nice evening.
Yeah, it's alright.
My mom used to take us up here to play frisbee.
I got hit in the teeth with a frisbee once. Full speed.
Jeez.
Casey and me were throwing things at each other's heads.
Oh.
We stopped after the frisbee. Yeah, that really is being a kid in a
Kids
rural
are
area. You
so
just kind of,
stupid.
dude. You know what was one of my
Yeah.
you know what was one of my class's favorite activities till the school fucking banned it, and I'm sure some of you may remember this.
What?
And if not, you ever heard of a little game called Red Rover?
I think I have. Yeah.
Okay, for those of you who don't know what Red Rover is, the premise is, one, you need like a fairly substantial group of kids. And the goal of Red Rover is there are 2 chains. And like basically you like all the kids link arms and you have to do this chant, Red Rover, send person's name over. And what they do is the entire chain of kids slingshots that kid, and it's that kid's goal to run at top speed and try to break the arms of the other kids and get through.
Oh my God, yeah.
Obviously you can see why they banned it.
So my school also had something that the dumb kids did, but it was like, it screams suburban dumb kid. Do you want to hear how dumb this shit was?
Crazy? I was crazy once.
So, so in my middle school, there was one year where I went to go to the bathroom, and I saw that the bathroom was closed. Like, you weren't allowed in the bathroom. And I remember asking my friends, like, why are we not allowed in the bathroom? Like, what happened? And I found out that apparently what kids were doing was they were going in the bathroom and taking Smarties and crushing them up like cocaine and snorting them and getting maggots in their nose because they had sugar just straight up in their nose. And it's like, okay, but why were they doing that? Like, do you get a high or anything off of it? And it's like, no, it's just because it's reenacting what cocaine's like.
Oh my God.
And it's like, yeah, that's a suburban school. That
the other game that, well, it wasn't really a game per se, but it was a joke a lot of us kids had growing up. We joked about playing a game called Roadkill. And Roadkill is a very simple... Actually, no, I did play Roadkill once. Roadkill is a game where you go and you... I say game, it's really not a game. Do not do this. Caveat, do not do this. Roadkill is a game where you go and you lie in the road and wait for somebody to run you over.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite.
And we did that.
game.
We would do that. I have laid in the road waiting for a car to run me over. It's a dare, like, basically, like, they're like, yeah, but you can't lay in the road for, like, 1 minute.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, yeah, again, do not do these things. They're highly dangerous. I'm surprised I'm alive. Anyway, back to game. We're with Angus now at the park.
Posted.
What, Roadkill happened, or the Smarties thing, Travis?
Do not feed or touch the wildlife.
Well, clearly.
There's some folks living in cabins up here. You can feed and touch them if you want.
It's a weird old place up here.
There's all kind of weird stuff back up in the park. Old stuff just hanging out in the woods. We'll hit my old scout camp on the way up, I think.
Busy Woods.
Okay, better get going before it gets dark.
The Smarties
I'm
thing?
glad my school wasn't the only fucking school that had the Smarties shit happen. I was like, how dumb are you guys? Why are you snorting this shit? What the fuck? I'm glad my school wasn't the only one with the stupid Smarties shit.
Trying to think of, like,
God.
any other, like, weird and or dangerous, like, kid things we did when I was young.
I mean, my school just straight up had gang violence and kids bringing knives to school, so...
We didn't have much of that, surprisingly.
That's why we had the academy.
Yeah, I know. We know about the... I mean, we
The
can tell
academy.
the story of the academy if you want.
Yeah.
But after Angus. All right?
Yeah, I got asthma, is all.
Angus, my boy!
Sorry you gotta wait for me.
You have an inhaler?
Yeah, but I saved that for emergencies.
True, Angus.
Being slow isn't an emergency.
What is this thing?
This is like... a lime kiln, I think.
Film?
Like a furnace.
Oh, furnace for what?
Limestone. You, like, do something with it in there. And it becomes this other thing.
Oh.
Limestone's weird because it's mostly made of skeletons of sea creatures from millions of years ago. So, like, this was all underwater or something at some point. Yeah, this is based on PA, because that is also true. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa. Also, dang.
I know, right? Like, right where we're standing, there were, like, ancient horrible sea monsters.
Creepy. And awesome.
That's history. Okay, I'm ready to go.
God, I relate so hard to Angus, though, as somebody with asthma. Like, I feel so bad for my friends. Like, whenever, like, especially when I was in college and I had to walk up the hills, because, like, no matter how hard I try, I just can't go too fast because I will end up hurting myself.
Oh.
Yeah, we would do that too, Waffles. We would do that too. You take a break?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
No problem.
Ugh.
So, if this place was underwater, where'd the water go?
I don't know. To the ocean, I guess. And, like, the earth is always shifting. So mountains get all pushed up. Where it used to be just flat ground.
Weird, because things are so boring nowadays. I think, like, all that crazy stuff was going on here.
There's always more weird stuff that happened. To find out about later. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. I also, like, whenever I get, you know, puffy about, like, walking up, like, steep hills or stairs or whatever, like, I get so self-conscious because, like, not only am I asthmatic, but I am also a very large person. Well, not very large, but I'm a larger person. So, like, I just feel like I'm perpetuating the stereotype of all large people are unathletic. But it's just medical stuff.
Yeah.
You want me to do the... Oh, so you want me to do the wheeze?
Yeah, the...
Yeah, I can do that on command. Thanks, asthma! Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. Sorry.
Seriously, it's fine. Hang on for a minute.
Okay.
I should know all this stuff about, like, should sea creature rock or whatever.
Well, I'm... Stone.
I was gonna take a class on dinosaurs back at school.
What happened?
It was all full up! That class fills up fast. God! Yes!
Mood.
I wanted to take, like, the fucking X-Files class or whatever, but that shit was
God,
full up so fast!
I got into that class, and everyone was so jealous of me because I got into it because Waymeyer liked me. That was why I got in.
I didn't get in. I had to do... I think I did Japanese gender stuff.
I was like one of Waymeyer's, like, I think he liked me as a student because I very participated a lot in his classes and I was very, like, talkative, and I think he liked that, so when he saw I wanted in on the class, I got in on the class.
Didn't my ex get in that class with you too?
Yes, he did!
Motherfucking
I
God!
remember him in that class.
I was like, I remember him telling me about that. I was like, you son of a
Yeah.
fucking bitch.
But hey, I got in, that's what matters.
Yeah. But
I
I
was in
wanted to
that
do
class.
X-Files shit too. I mean,
Yeah,
gender
well,
in
I
Japan
got
was
into
cool.
it.
I'll
Yeah,
learn more
that
about
does
gender. Like feminism and shit.
I'm already a gender Marxist. I already know all about it.
I did my one of my presentations on shit like Ouran High School Host Club.
Of course you fucking did. You
I'm a weeb! I
play
don't...
the fucking game.
Okay! That class fills up fast.
Not bad.
I love dinosaurs.
Who doesn't?
Fucking true, Angus. Things were so scary and cool back then. We died in like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, ancient creatures would eat us, no problem.
Gender is fun.
Be glad for the millions of years between us.
I'm, dude.
Time makes most dangerous things less dangerous. Most things, at least.
Okay, you ready to roll?
Yeah, we're almost to the top.
Dude, speaking of gender, what was that void punk thing you were talking about before? Is that
I
that thing?
fucking love Void Punk.
Void
it's,
Punk,
it's not
yeah.
a bristly gender, but Void Punk is just the idea that, like, people who aren't, you know, LGBT tend to, like, dehumanize, LGBT people, so Voidbork is about reclaiming that and branding yourself as like, yeah, I'm not human, fuck you, and like
I love that
reclaiming that.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
Oh?
They locked me in a
Oh.
room. A rubber room. A rubber
Oh my
room with
God.
rats.
Devi, are you
And
okay?
rats make me crazy.
No, I don't think
Crazy?
it is.
I was
What
crazy
shape do I
once.
think
They
gender
locked
is?
me
I
in a
think
room.
gender is
A
like
rubber room.
a
A
vaguely
rubber
squishy
room with
pear shape.
rats.
I think
And
it's like a
rats
lava
make
lamp.
me crazy.
That's a
Crazy?
good shape.
I
Constantly
was
shifting and
crazy
changing.
once. They locked
know
me
those,
in a
like-
room.
Those
A
like
rubber
stress balls?
room. A rubber
Yeah.
I
room
think
with
gender's
rats.
like a stress ball.
And rats make me crazy.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I think gender's like a stress ball. That's what. Yeah.
It can be as like solid or as
Squishy.
amorphous
Yeah,
as you
it
want
can
it.
be. It can be like around, but it can also be squish.
Yeah.
Sounds so
That's
stupid.
okay.
Anyway,
That's
read the
okay,
dialogue.
Travis. Well, that was a hike.
That was a lot easier when I was 11. We passed what? 3 gates on the way up here.
I lost count.
Weird. Used to be open back then.
Yep.
I can't. Not far now. Just up ahead.
The fucking Devi, that was so good. Jeez, huh?
Yeah, these were. I forget. They were involved in the Possum Massacre. That, like, labor strike thing. Where it was like the miners versus National Guard. Happened back in town like 100 years ago.
Why are they up here?
I think these were some of the bad guys. And some of the miners didn't want them buried in town. There's like a few old graveyards up here from like colonial times. I guess there's one up here somewhere too.
That's spooky.
Just bones.
Shark bones.
Yeah, see? Nothing left to be scary. Yeah, I've always found graveyards really soothing and fun to walk through, so when other people are like, oh, graveyard is scary, I'm like, why, it's just bones in the dirt with little markers. It's calm. Cemeteries are calming. I like cemeteries.
I think Decahedron. Ooh,
Interesting take.
interesting take.
Interesting take.
Do explain.
I
do.
love this
Do
section.
tell. Wow, we're really high up. Really far out. You can't see town from here.
It's south of us, behind whatever ridge that is.
Graveyards are cool.
I love
So
graveyards.
what? Are we supposed to wait? Happens?
You tell me. You're the expert.
Guess we'll just hear and see if anything happens.
Nice night.
Back at school, I couldn't see stars. That always made me sad.
Oh yeah, they're really nice up here.
I knew the constellations like
What?
you know, all the names and the stories and stuff.
I wish. I can never remember them other than... I think that one up there is like a bell or something.
No, 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 no. Remember that time we were all at that longest night bonfire and we plotted the constellations together? You told us all about them.
That's not a thing that happened.
Wow. It's like a dream. Barely remember.
I wonder what fake constellations and stories you dreamed up.
Okay, humor me. I'll find the constellations and you tell me about them.
Okay, then. We're making constellation. I love this segment. Alright, find me some constellations. Wait, are these gonna be real ones or fake ones?
Just ones I remember. That one time. Ugh.
Whichever.
Remember Mr. Chazikov?
Yeah, science teacher.
He lives in Underhill and has a telescope on his roof. And I totally saw some stars through it.
That's cool. Telescopes are cool.
Can't really explain it, but the dodecahedron fits, I think. That's fair. Gender can be whatever you want it to be.
Wish I had a telescope.
Okay, let's see.
Make a constellation.
Gonna drag it through him, or? Oh, you have to wait.
I think she said she's making ones that she remembers, but I'm not sure. So like,
Oh, you're right.
there you go. Yeah. Trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
It might be a trapezoid.
You go. God dang it, how do I know which ones to go
Try
to?
one of the other ones, maybe. I'd go down.
Ah! Here? Here. Back, eat food. How about here?
I would maybe connect the lines you got going.
Well, do they all connect together?
No, you're making different constellations.
Yeah, that's what I thought, so...
Well,
Pretty sure this constellation is a part of something different.
you know constellations connect, right? Like they have to make one bigger shape.
Don't rush me!
I'm gonna rush you.
Out here. Ah! How about here? How about here? Yeah, yeah. How about here? How about here? Because those don't connect. So now I just gotta figure
Well-
out how these ones. How about here? Okay. Yay! It's a Pope! He breathes fire.
Oh, this one is real. Or at least the dude is.
Bello. Statue of him outside church.
Oh, we never went there.
Did your family go to church?
Weddings and funerals and longest night, basically.
Yep. I don't think those first two count. They're like events. My mom works up at the church now. I haven't gone really since I was like 14.
Does she mind?
She pretends not to. Right? It's this one then. The whale. Got like the world on its back.
Oh, wow, that's sad.
Why?
Why does it have to carry the whole world? Like, that's really unfair.
Yeah.
That is legitimately upsetting. You gotta wonder why people made these up. I mean, like, these specifically. Who saw a whale and was like, needs to be carrying something.
They didn't know what the Earth was.
Yeah, but like, I don't assume everything I don't understand is a whale.
You start. I personally identify with the trans, binary, and agender as well as the MLM flag.
I love
Nice.
the MLM flag, same bro. I love the MLM
I love the MLM flag for the colors. That's because I'm a
I am
cishet.
MLM.
I am a
Me-
cishet
me.
woman.
Me, MLM, me like man.
Okay, that's a bell. And in the middle is this eye, looking at you.
Okay, that's I know this one a little from like prog rock album covers.
I think you die when it rings when it's looking.
Well, crap. It's high up enough, it's kind of always looking at all of us, right?
Goddamn. Last one. It's a cat. Got arrows sticking out of it. And he's chasing a diamond.
Oh, I know this one. I don't remember his name. He lived, you remember the stories about the forest god?
Oh?
It was like a whole bunch of stories. There was this person, Adina, and...
Oh yeah, Adina in the frozen lake.
yeah, that's one of them. Anyway, this cat was in there. Liked shiny things, was good at getting through the forest. Was really good at stealing.
Oh wow, yeah, I used to call him Ass Cat when I was little.
Well, then he stole a diamond from a king and got arrowed to death. But he was slick enough that he jumped out of his body. And became immortal or something.
Huh. Fun.
Extremely decent.
Like, way out here.
In the park? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty safe. And the stars are pretty.
So you don't believe in ghosts at all?
Nah, don't believe in ghosts. Or gods. Or psychic powers or anything like that.
Not at all?
I mean, there's no evidence for them. And people have really tried.
Ever?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Tell me about it.
So, God, this is really hitting home, Angus. It's like, yeah, I used to when I was a kid, but, I don't know how much I've ever told you. Or how much Greg has told you. But I didn't have the best childhood.
Yeah, I think I heard that. Why was it bad?
My dad didn't like me. And my mom didn't either. And, like,
You don't have to talk about it if you...
no, it's fine.
I find it interesting, like, the images they're choosing to settle on when they're talking about this.
Mhm.
Like, how Greg
If you
is being
notice
settled
the-
with the
the-
world on his back.
I was gonna say, the sound bubble's coming from the whale with the world on its back, yeah. My dad used to hit me a lot. And my mom was probably worse. She, like, wouldn't feed me. Which is why I really like cooking now. She'd, like, shove me into the pantry. And slam the door really hard. And all the stuff would fall off the shelves on top of me.
Oh. Awful.
She'd lock me in there for like a day at a time sometimes. Or overnight. So I'd like try to develop psychic powers. Or so I could like signal the neighbors. Or unlatch the door. Didn't work, as you might guess.
Tell anybody?
I never did. I don't know why. After a while, I like started feeling guilty too for some reason. Like this was something bad I was doing.
Angus, that's fault at all. We're a kid.
Oh, don't worry, I know that now. Boy, do I ever.
Question, can I go kick all of their asses? Like, I've got experience. I can have some shit up.
Well, my mom is kind of old now. I still have to visit her sometimes. I have a brother. He's overseas in the army. And my dad left like 10 years ago. So who knows where he is or if he's even alive. If he is alive, I don't want to know about it.
Guess I'd hug for him.
Well, I was luckier than a lot of kids. I'm just glad I didn't, yeah. Anyway, to your original question. Testing out my psychic abilities in the pantry made me really interested in both paranormal stuff and science. And I joined a skeptic society on the internet. And that kind of ruined me on a lot of other supernatural bullshit. And it gave me something to solve. Something you could debunk or know. I don't know, it saved me a little bit, I guess. Because when someone does all that stuff to you, it can, make you do some bad things to yourself. But anyway, yeah, no ghosts or God.
Like, I'd been through. More likely to God or something. And anything at all?
Well, so, constellations. I don't believe there's a whale out there. But I believe that stars exist. And that people put the whale there. I don't know. We're good at drawing lines through the spaces between stars. We're pattern finders, and we'll find patterns. And we, really put our hearts and minds into it. And even if we don't mean to. So, I believe in a universe that doesn't care. And people who do.
Pattern. A lot of people don't think they found God. But, God found them. They were having bad times like you did.
God never did. I was completely alone in the pantry. But a few years later, Greg did. So, the stars can stay up there and not give a shit about us. But this whale is pretty cool.
Extremely good and smart.
I try. But I'm no more than anyone else.
I cry a little bit, bro.
It's okay.
That shit's deep.
I believe in a universe that doesn't care and people that do. It really encapsulates how I feel. And yes?
The tree! By the tree!
Oh shit, yeah. Don't worry, we'll get there. It's fine. Anyway,
I'm tearing up a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a minute. I really
crying a
believe
little.
in a universe that doesn't care and people that do.
Agreed.
I also came to that belief through hardship and through going through rough times. So it's funny because when I first played this, I still believed in God.
Oh
and
yeah, I remember.
I remember this scene. I understood it and I liked hearing that other perspective. But now years later, I am that perspective, which is funny.
This might sound mean, but I was really surprised and kind of weirded out that you believed in God, because I had already gone through the shit and I didn't believe anymore that there was any sort of power out there, because I had been through some. So when you came to me and were talking about God and stuff and being I'm Catholic and everything, I'm just he's not gonna be forever. He's gonna find out one day.
You're not the only one, because my friend Caleb, who's extremely atheist, he was also waiting for me to not be Catholic.
But of course, I don't want to be oh, you're gonna go through some shit one day, and then you'll see it's all a lie.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like May said, some people go through shit and it strengthens their belief. It's not the same for everyone. I mean, to be fair, my dad went through the same shit I did, because it was something that affected both me and him. It was my mother's illness and her death. He's still a priest.
Oh, yeah.
He's still religious. He still believes in all of that, because that's how he coped with it. I dropped it all like a hot potato. That's how I cope with it. It's
Yeah,
it's why
it's different.
I don't shit talk religious people still.
Yeah.
Because I was there and I know why people like it, and while I don't anymore, my dad still does, and I understand why he does. I just don't agree with it.
I mean, same. That's why, like, even though I had my own personal judgments, I wanted to hear you out first, because, like, open my own views.
And I mean,
And-
hell, even when I was a Catholic, I still wasn't a shitty Catholic. I want to at least give myself that.
Yeah!
Like, I still made friends with atheists and was like, I don't care that you don't believe in God. That's your thing, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's like what I usually tell everybody about anything. It's like, you can disagree with something or not believe, but don't treat anybody like any less of a person.
yeah.
Like, sure, I didn't believe in Catholicism or this or God or anything, but I wasn't over here like, oh, you're a Catholic. Gross.
And again, it's why now looking at Angus's story, like the whole like, oh, when I was a kid, yeah, I did believe in it and I did try. And you know, again, I believe in a universe that doesn't care and people who do. That's very much how I feel. I love that quote a lot.
That's a very good quote. I want that, like, tattooed on.
God, you're right.
Dude, I gotta see if there's, like, Night in the Wood tattooed.
You and I should both get that tattooed. 'Cause
Hell
I believe in a universe that doesn't care if people who do.
That is a powerful statement. Anyway.
That's a friendship tattoo. Anyway.
Friendship tattoo!
Creepy ghost guy in the corner.
I should come out here more often.
Yeah. Don't look at him.
Ooh.
If someone's standing behind us. In the trees.
Angus, don't say it like that. Shit. Shit. What do they look like?
Tall, wearing some kind of weird coat.
He's really good at this. Like, he must be, like, glancing over his shoulder fucking hard.
I mean,
Really good
considering he grew
peripheral.
up in an abusive household, yeah.
True, true.
Like a utility coat or something.
That's the goat.
I'm more worried about it being a living person.
Me too, Angus!
Standing in the woods, staring at us.
God. God.
Well, don't panic. Follow my lead.
Alright, Angus, you got this.
Hey there! Out for a hike? Nice night. God, I love you. This is how you handle shit like this. He's not answering. That's definitely a little hostile.
Hey! I know what you did! God.
May, no.
I saw you!
Okay, well, we're gonna run now. We need to get to the car.
But your asthma!
I got an inhaler. The good kind, too. No one in heaven or earth can stop me.
Okay, okay, let's go!
Deep breaths. In. Out. Alright.
Looks like a horse or some shit. Yeah, Bree! Yeah, we run! Come on, Angus! Come on, Angus! So scary to, like, stop and see that. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah, he's going after you.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh god! I don't want to die! Alright, I got you, bro. Okay, big guy?
Yeah, I'll be okay. In a few minutes. I'm resilient.
Yeah, Angus, yeah. So that was it! That was the ghost!
Or it was some weirdo who lives out there. They probably get lots of kids throwing parties back there. I mean, the party where we went to where you threw up.
Ugh.
That wasn't too far from there.
Why does nobody believe me?
May, it's like Every other explanation is more likely than ghost.
Okay, fine, whatever. Sorry. Grouchy. That was scary.
It's cool. It was. Again, I'm with Angus. I don't think it's still scary and it's still something worrisome, but I don't think ghost. Angus is psychic, but his hat blocks it.
Oh.
Angus is psychic, but his hat blocks.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, you. You okay?
Good night.
You look really worn out. Jeez, I am sore tonight. Need a back brace or something. How do you do it?
What?
Always running and jumping around, all crazy.
I don't know. Really out of shape. I don't think I've ever been in shape. God mood.
I used to be, but that was because of my job. New job don't require much like that.
Yeah.
Heard you and your mom went on an adventure today.
Yeah.
She talked about it all through dinner. You should, be home for dinner sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Go to bed, you.
Will do. What? No Garbo and Malloy?
Very dad of him to be like, you should be home for dinner. Now go to bed.
But no Garbo and Malloy!
I don't know, that dad kind of vaguely reminds me of Donaldo.
He kind of does. He has those
Papa.
Donald vibes.
He has the Donald vibes, and they're good dad vibes. Oh yeah, Donald's cataract surgery got put off, by the way. I don't know if I told you.
Oh, yeah, you did. But look, it's
Yeah,
here!
why, your helmet and your tuba?
Fuck yeah.
There's your tuba back there. Your little horn.
Alright. Let's finish these up, and then it'll be time to call it quits. Hey, B. You awake?
I very much am. Doing bills and eating a grilled cheese. What's up?
Went to the park with Angus.
How'd it go?
Saw the goal.
It was fun until it was scary.
How so?
We totally saw the ghost in the wood.
Really? Angus saw this?
He did!
Okay, wow, okay, hold on. I'm texting Angus.
Why?
Angus is an annoyingly strident atheist. He doesn't believe in ghosts.
Why can't you just take my word for it?
Hold on.
He's an annoyingly strident atheist. Same.
He said it was probably a hunter.
Ah!
Same. Bitch.
Okay, whatever.
Sorry. For what it's worth, I don't not believe.
Thanks.
You have a good time otherwise?
Yeah, learned a lot about Angus. Had kind of a rough life.
Oh yeah. Definitely has.
Wait, how do you know about this?
Because Angus and I have been friends since like 8th grade.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You're not like the glue holding us, all of us together. Angus kind of is.
Damn, Lamau.
It's the common denominator. Greg don't hang it.
Angus is good.
He is.
Okay, I'm going to sleep.
TTYL.
Damn, though. That you're not the glue holding
You're
together.
not the glue.
I mean, it's
Angus.
true, but also like, damn.
You casually forget it because you're playing as her, so she's the protagonist to you.
I am the protagonist. I'm the protagonist in everyone's life, dear. Don't you know that?
No.
Yeah.
I am. Shit, you right.
Hey, hey,
I'm
hey.
actually the center of the universe anyway. Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, hey.
Did you and Angus have a good time?
Yeah, it was great until it was super scary.
You guys saw a weird creepo, huh?
Yeah, it was the effing ghost again.
Hold on. Angus is thinking it was a hunter. Buck season starts in like 2 days.
Oh, what the hell? Put him on.
KKK.
KK.
KKK.
It's 5Ks.
Fucking shove it up your ass, dude. Hey, May. This is Angus.
Dude, you saw him with your own eyes!
I mean, we saw a guy who was being weird. But there are folks that live up there in the park. And there are hunting camps and stuff. So it was most likely a guy out hunting buck early.
Dude, I like felt it.
I know, I don't know what to say about that. I think all three of us were spooked.
Okay, fine. We're going and being brave and stuff.
Anytime. I had fun.
Put Greg back on. Oh.
Hey, dude. I'm an artiste.
Doing art just now?
Sure was. Alright, off to bed.
Hey, dude.
He was doing art.
Oh.
Hey, May, this is Greg. Oh, hey, May, this is Greg. You and Angus are talking on my computer. Oh, hey, I'm Angus. I'm so smart and have a great ass. Blah, blah, blah. You two are talking a lot. Hold on, I'm drawing him a dirty message in the paint program. It's a dick with his hat on it and smiley face. I don't know what it even means. Looks like you two are wrapping up. Peace out, yo. Hey, May, it's Angus. You and Greg are talking. I can attest that this picture is kind of baffling. Good night.
That was fantastic. I mean, I don't know why Greg didn't just be like, Angus, message her, instead of, you know, switching accounts, but yeah, whatever. It accomplishes. It does what it do. Alright, sleepy time.
But the dick with the Angus
Yeah, but the dick with the
dick
Angus
with
hat
the
and smiley
Angus
face.
hat and smiley face.
Good.
It's my dick in a box.
It's my dick in a box. Ooh. Alright, I think this is the last stream, and then we go schleppy. Or I go schleppy.
You go schleppy. I am
Fuck
a
is-
man of the night.
What is happening? Oh, it's dark as fuck, bro. Why is it so dark? Oh. I don't know if I like this.
Oh, it's this one.
I'm not going to bed
it's
yet,
this
Bree. Hold
dream.
on.
It's this dream.
Is this the
I
dream
think
about
it's this
being chased?
No,
Hi, Dan. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. I am Nick Carolina, and this is my friend Dan. And I'm gonna give Dan a shout out because I'm stupid and I forget to shout out people sometimes. I'm very sorry. Okay, Dan's gonna shout out now. We are currently playing Night in the Woods for our Donathon for the National Center for Transgender Equality. We've already accomplished some of the goals. We are now at $200. There are still more prizes if you want things, such as, you know, at $500, anybody in this chat gets a free fucking merch giveaway. Y'all are gonna get some. So,
I
like,
want merch.
I want merch. I want merch. So yeah, but unfortunately we are going to be wrapping up very soon just because I have to work tomorrow. So once we finish the stream, I am actually gonna pass y'all off somewhere. But yeah, thank you all for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed Night in the Woods. We had some deep shit going on. We having some deep talks on this channel today. But hey, wait, what is that?
I do believe this is the dream that
Is
I
that a
think it
fucking
is.
solar eclipse? What is happening?
You'll see.
There, I'm kind of scared.
You'll get there.
Hello, Crimson! Nice to meet you. I don't know if I want to talk to
Come on.
Giant Space Cat.
You have to go to bed. Go fucking.
Okay, fine, I'll go talk to Giant Space Cat! Hello?
I'll voice giant space. Wait, no, I know exactly what I must do. Wait.
Okay. Oh, you're doing the Bedlam Star
He's not
voice?
Talking yet. Yeah. Shh.
Can you talk?
Hold on. Fuck. I'm working on
You
it.
didn't
God
do
damn
it.
Why is my? I'm working on it. My computer.
He's doing a fun thing, guys. Give him a second. Give him a
Yeah.
second.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. For some reason, this is being stinky.
He's trying his best. Okay.
Why is this being stinky?
I don't
Hello?
know.
Compoober.
I don't know what your
There we
program
go,
is. Okay.
Compoober.
Doing it?
Stop. No, it wasn't program. It was Compoober.
Oh, it was Compuber. Oh, gotcha.
Hmm. Yes.
Oh, yes, this is beautiful. For some reason, you're the first thing here I thought to talk to. Are you God?
No.
Oh. So,
Seconds ago, little creatures are coming. And they are asking if I am God. And I am asking what God is. And they are telling me, and I am not this God. And this God is nowhere.
well, that's where faith comes in, I guess.
Little creatures are explaining faith. And moments ago is the beginning. And I am here then and here now. And there is nowhere for God to be hiding.
But I feel like I'm talking to another version of... So, what am I doing here?
Monstrous existence.
No, I mean, what am I doing here? What are you? What are those other giant animals? Have I been seeing ghosts? There were, like, bits of the world. I think I was on a train, but it was like a town? It's all... Ugh, I lost it. Okay, so...
A great beast is walking through the sands. And they are climbing into the air. And now they are making a tear. And now they are gone. And now you are here.
A tear?
With their hooves. They are making a tear. Little creatures are wandering through the air. And they are dragging in places and echoes of lives. And they are asking me about God.
My head hurts.
I am going to tell you something, little creature. You are swimming further and further out to sea. And beyond are things blind and terrible. And I am showing you now.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh. Ah! God, oh God!
They are blind, but they are seeing you. And you are coming to them. After this, you are not returning here. I am climbing into the air and closing the sky.
Closing the sky?
Yes,
Okay.
I will tell you a second thing. There is a hole at the center of everything. And it is always growing. Between the stars, I am seeing it. It is coming. And you are not escaping. And the universe is forgetting you. And the universe is being forgotten. And there is nothing to remember it. Not even the things beyond. And now there is only the whole.
So, does anything mean anything?
This is not a question worth answering.
What about my home? What about my friends?
Soon they are dying. Soon they are rotting. You are atoms. And your atoms are not caring if you are existing. Your atoms are monstrous existence.
Then why am I here, goddammit? Why was I chosen to see all of this? Where is this going?
Little creature, you are not chosen. There is no one to choose you. This is going nowhere. We are not meeting again. And the universe is forgetting you. And I am remembering you. But not because I am caring. The beginning is moments ago. The end is moments away. There is no time to forget. Before all is forgotten. Goodbye, little creature.
So did the sound effects help? So, can I be a little bit of a pessimist, TM? The way that that cat thing was talking, that's how I view the universe. That's how I view the universe. Like, that is my philosophy. TM. Anyway, I hope the sound effects helped your fun, funky
I
time.
mean, no, it did. It definitely, like, really made it way more intense than it would have been of just, like, reading it out loud.
So you liked it.
God damn.
Yeah.
That was... Wow. That was a
Yeah.
perfect spot
That
to
segment's
end.
cool.
Holy
I love
shit,
that
man.
I love that segment, and I love how intense it gets. That's why as soon as it came up, I was like, no, let me get the D&D voice modifier. Let me get it.
Yeah, no,
'Cause, yeah,
that was,
it-
like, the
'cause
perfect
also,
time.
Like, the way he talks is unironically how I view Star Bedlam talking, like that kind of shit. Like the
Yeah.
fucking like, like
The
you are
beginning was
atoms,
now,
your
and the
atoms
end.
do not care if you exist. Yeah, like that
Ah.
shit. There is no time to be forgetting, like that kind of crap. Like, yeah, I love that shit. I love how that guy talks. He is one of the
Dude.
parts that I remember the most about that game. That's why as soon as he came up, I was like, I'm getting the voice mod. I'm getting the voice mod.
Oh, that was... I have
love
no
that part.
words for that segment.
Yeah,
Like, it
that
is...
part's great. Like I said,
It
it's,
hits
like,
you
almost
hard.
jokingly, like, that's how I view the universe. Is like, we are all atoms, and our atoms don't care if we exist. When we die, they'll go to be something else.
Oh, this shit...
Like, that's how I view the universe. And maybe it's from the depression and the pessimism, but like, yeah, it's like we exist, and when we exist, our atoms will make something else, and that'll
Yeah.
keep going on because, yeah, all of us will rot. Time is meaningless. You know, that kind of shit. Yeah, that's how I view it. That's why I love that guy. That's why I was like, I'm pulling out the voice mod. Woo, baby, that's what I've been waiting for.
I'm having, like, an existential crisis.
It's,
I need to go
it's
think
okay.
about some shit, man.
I think that section usually gives people existential crises, but for me, I'm like, that's the truth, baby. That's the truth.
I mean, like I kind of think like that, yeah, because, like, you know, we're all gonna die eventually, and, like,
Yeah, but it
you know,
doesn't
we're
make it
gonna
any
rot.
easier to process.
But, like, sometimes, like, I know in the back of my mind it's there, but, like, when
Oh,
you hear it
sometimes
out
it's-
loud, it's just like, damn, that's
Yeah,
right.
especially because I got the voice mod to make it extra spooky.
Well,
Of
also,
course
yeah,
it's
you
gonna
made it
get
extra
you.
spooky.
I made it extra spook. I was like,
Like,
don't worry, I'm gonna make it
damn.
very
No, that was so good, Brie. It was so good. Like, ugh. I want to play more of this, but, like, unfortunately, Yob is, like, I need to feed myself and shit.
Yeah.
Damn, why can't Yob just remember that we're all all gonna die in the end?
I hope someone clipped some of the cool voice mod sections. I want that as a
Dude,
clip.
yeah, that shit was...
I want some. I feel like my voice acting for that was chef's kiss.
Yeah, I loved how, like, besides, like, the cool reverb and shit you did, it was, like, just monotone, because, like, yeah, I don't imagine that thing has, like, any emotion. It is just, you know.
Yeah, no, I voice acted that how
Thank
I
you,
felt was
Brie.
appropriate. TM.
Alright. As much as I would love to keep going on and on about that segment, unfortunately, I must end it here. Also, Dare, I would like to know, since you've played this game before, how far along would you say I have gotten?
So you're getting towards the end. You're
Okay.
not at the end yet. I would say at the most, you would have 2 more sessions, but at the least 1. You're very close to the end.
Okay. So,
Because that
You know-
guy comes very close to the end.
maybe... like, part of me doesn't want to stream tomorrow, but also, like, I just want to finish this, man. Because I was going to go to the bar tomorrow, but, like, oh, this is so good!
I mean, you can take a break and then keep streaming it later.
That's true. We could do this Saturday.
Yeah.
Or I could just do it early next week. We'll see how the cards play. Because currently, other than, you know, probably doing my usual stream with Shamanic, I don't have any other plans for it. So, I will think about this. I'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I guess mostly tomorrow will depend on whether or not I'm feeling energetic enough to go out. Since, like, you know, I have to stand all day. And, like, I will be working roughly, I think. I'm planning on taking the only half-hour lunch and, like, leaving early instead of taking a long lunch and coming home at, like, 6:40. Or, well, 6:30.
Okay, well, why don't we end off so you can
Yeah,
rest
yeah,
and
yeah.
Now that
Okay.
I've given you an existential crisis with the Star Bedlam voice.
Also, since before we end, for those of you who are still sticking around, in case you may have missed it earlier, we are the Donathon actually is going to be going at least until tomorrow. If I do decide that I want to stream either tomorrow or Saturday, I will let y'all know tomorrow. If that is the case, say I decide to stream Saturday, I will extend the Donathon to Saturday. And I will just submit the money either like Sunday or Monday. Yeah, you'll have to keep an eye on that either in my Discord or my Twitter, and if you have not followed those or joined those. But other than that, yeah, if I don't do it this week, expect it next week instead. But this has been like, thank you for recommending this to me, Sarah. This has been an experience.
It's a great game.
It is an experience. Like this game, like I know you guys are watching me all play it, but like if you hadn't, I would have been like, damn, you do need to play this for yourself. Actually, just play for yourself anyway. Just do it.
I would, well, because also there are segments that you haven't seen, and there's
yeah.
because like I said, like there was a segment that I hadn't seen because you made slightly different decisions than I did, and then like depending on like how you do the mini games and stuff, you get different dialogue, and like also it's a very personal game. I really recommend just like sitting in the dark and playing it on your own, because that's what I did. Is I would just sit in my room in the dark and play it, and like it's very emotional, and it brings a lot of self-reflection.
Yeah, which is true. Like like you mentioned. You're not seeing all of the possible routes you could. Yeah, there are so many different things. Like the choices I have made have changed the gameplay a little bit. Like it's one of those kind of. So yeah, like even if you think like, oh well, I've seen Nakara play it. Like I know how the game plays. I mean, there's still other things you might see that I haven't seen that Dare hasn't seen.
Yeah, I'd still recommend playing it.
Yeah.
But my sign off is, remember, you're made of atoms, and your atoms don't care if you exist.
Remember, there's nowhere for God to hide.
There's nowhere for God to hide.
Your God
climbing into the air.
I am not your God, and your God is nowhere.
Little creatures are asking me about God, and I am saying I do not know this God. Yeah, I loved that.
That was so good.
I love that weird.
I love that like little creatures are asking me if I am God. I am not this God.
I am asking what God is, and they tell me, and I am not this God.
It's so
unironically, that guy talks a lot like how I imagine Star Bedlam talks.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine that's how he talks.
All right, let me see. I have to decide now. Now comes the final decision of who am I sending y'all to. That is what I gotta figure out.
Raid.
I'm figuring it out. God damn it. You know what? I haven't raided in a very, very long time. I have not raided Swizzless.
Raid.
So we're gonna go raid Swizz, who is currently playing some Sludge Life 2. I have no idea what that game is. But yeah, keep an eye out for the posts. Thank you all so much for coming on this wonderful journey with me. This game, I would say, like playing this game with me. No, this is a fucking journey. This is some shit. And I hope you all will be there once I finally get to the end, because it's going to be so interesting to piece it.
The ending is insane. The ending is buck wild.
I'm kind of hoping to do it Saturday. I'm sorry, Bree. I know you said you'd miss it if there was Saturday, but I kind of want to do it Saturday just so we have the time, or like. I mean, I could do it. I could do it Friday too, and just like go late because I want to talk about it.
Well, we can do it Friday. I'm free Friday.
Yeah, I mean, if you're free. But yeah, the thing is counting down, so I'm gonna have to send you off right now. So please go give Swizz some love, and I will catch you all for the end of this. Bye bye.